I love that.
The rubble was meant to be like the base of the house that kind of fell down with
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys and
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
broke your fall a bit.
yeah. No, I get it. It's sick.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what these purple crystals are.
Lick them all.
Some
With
of them
no.
are purple and some of them are corrupted. Oh, they're black. They're corrupted.
Yeah. I tried to make a bunch of crystal variations, but some colors wouldn't take very well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
Alright, streams up, ladies and gentlemen.
awesomeness.
Hello and welcome.
We
Oh,
ready,
right. I
guys?
don't have a character. No, I don't have my character. Yeah, I mean, yes, you can start.
Okay, I'm just gonna recap, guys. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to A Realm Beyond Normal. Currently at session 4. Last we left off, Annie, Immortal, and Dracus got trapped inside a mimic. Because no one suspects there has to be a mimic. After a fight that left everybody on their last legs, they managed to show some great teamwork, and Dracus delivered the final blow to the house.
I did? I don't remember
Yes,
that.
you did, because Immortal gave up his turn.
Oh yeah, because Annie made it vulnerable to all damage.
Yeah, and then you smited the crap out of it.
Oh yeah, that's
Immortal
right.
just retreated into a shell.
Yep.
And after the house had been stabbed with one very, very high roll smite, you fell. You fell down into what you could only assume is the mines of Nevermore. And it's dark down here. Incredibly dark. The only light you really have is like a small 20 feet circle of light you can see up, and the walls are slick with water and moss, fungus, various types of crystals going up. So climbing doesn't seem to be an option. And as you all sit down or lay down on top of the rubble to assess your situation, what do you all wish to do?
Ow. Ow.
Yes, let out a lot of groans of complete agony.
Did we take damage from this? I don't remember.
You did. You guys
I'm
took.
pretty sure it took like 12 damage of
You
like
guys
a
took
fall.
Yeah,
12
we
damage
did.
from falling damage of 30 feet.
Yeah, we did before the at the end of the last session. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of, we haven't rested since then, have we? This is like we've literally just hit the ground.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys had
okay.
just hit the ground and had the opportunity to short rest.
I'm on 5 health. How did this happen?
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah, I'm on 4.
I'm on
You
4.
guys got attacked. You guys walked into a mimic. What do you expect?
You're right.
Annie's gonna sit up and dust herself off and sort of look around, take stock of the place we're in, and look up to make sure the mimic house above us is not chasing after us.
The mimic house above you disintegrated from memory.
Oh,
That's what led to you guys falling.
Can we see up out of the hole we fell through? Like, what do I see when I look up?
When you look up, you can all see about 30 feet up. You see there is a ring of light centered above you guys, about 20 foot wide where you guys are. So about 9 feet up top where the house was. And what you can see, Annie, with your dark vision, the other two don't have, you can see that their walls are slick. They're mossy. There's no real like footholds in any of the walls to attempt to climb out.
So are we in complete darkness, or is it just there's a little bit of light trickling in from above where we are?
There's a little bit of light trickling up from
Okay,
above,
okay.
and as you look around, you realize that it does go into darkness.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Dracus, Immortal, are you guys still alive?
I'll just groan in
Barely.
response, yeah. Oh. And I
Well,
will
that's a good sound.
just attempt to stand up.
As the two of you stand up, in Drax's case, fall down on a slit piece of rock.
Fell open and bleed to death.
No,
Unlucky.
he's gonna take 1d4 bludgeoning fall damage,
Oh
clearly.
god damn.
Fuck yeah, roll it.
I'm about to roll it.
Um,
2.
My roll.
Oh, you're rolling. What? Wait.
Yeah.
What?
It's a 3.
Oh.
You take
Oh,
3
God
points
damn.
damage as you fall over on the somewhat more slipperier floor than you were expecting to be. Moving on. And as you all start to breathe, you can almost taste the moisture in the air.
Blech.
It's got that musty moss fungal kind of feel to it. Think of it as very dense rainforest. And like that level of moisture in the air is what you're tasting.
Dank.
And is just dank, thank you. And perpetual moisture everywhere you go.
ugh, this place is disgusting.
Indeed.
It's not too bad.
I
You
know
guys
we
just
were
come from an
warned.
abandoned mine.
I know we were warned this place was abandoned, but I didn't expect it to be in this state of disarray.
Did we ever inquire as to how long ago it was abandoned?
That is a good question, Immortal, that I wish I'd have thought of 2 days ago.
So from the recounts of the mission scroll that you guys took from Agatha and Tyhon Blackthorn at the Merchant Guild, you account that the mission had... Actually, everyone roll me a history check.
History?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. I'm good at intelligence.
Did it work? No, it didn't work. There we go.
11.
23.
Jesus, man.
I think my history modifier is 0. Yes, 5.
You, Immortal, with your keen mind, and the other two giving like some minor hints, realize that the mission had been around for about 5 years, and no one had taken it.
Oh,
So
5
it's-
years. God damn it.
So it was abandoned when the mission was made. So
Yeah, the town... But you don't recall anybody saying how long this place had been abandoned for. What you do recall, however, is in your conversations with Agatha and the mission keeper and Kyhelm Blackmorn, that whenever people came here, they had gone missing, which just meant that the money value for the mission kept going up and up and up, showing how dangerous it was. But after a couple years, it got to the stage where legends had started forming and people were just outright avoiding this place left, right, and center.
and they just let us dumb schmucks take it. Aren't they nice?
Yep. Yep.
To be fair, there was a great deal of bounty on that job.
And Annie, in your rogue days prior to session 2,
All of
That
my
half an
back-
hour.
you
were
also, after hearing Immortal talk about it, you remember that you bargained for the money to be a lot more and struck that bargain with Agatha for 2 platinum pieces for the party,
2,000 gold.
which is about 2 platinum. And
Doesn't really split 3 ways.
yeah, could have worked on that.
Yeah, so Annie gets 1 platinum, I get 1 platinum. Yeah, that splits well.
And then I get the vial of
I
poison.
love the way you think, Dracus.
Yeah, so that's
one
the
that wants
reason that they were so accommodating to get you guys here safe, and said that they would come and pick you up in 3 days' time.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
what I-
arrived at 9 p.m.-ish. No, you arrived at 4 p.m. in the afternoon when you got here. You guys have had a night's rest. It is now day 1 or 2, depending on how you want to look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
They've pretty much left you here for a night. So you've got...
It'd be day 2 because day
Yeah,
1 I've
day
been
2, you guys
traveling
did.
here and then we slept and then now it's day 2. Early day 2.
It's about... after the mimic fight, it's about midday-ish.
Oh,
Well, I was just, I don't know about you guys, but I am in agony and I need to just take a minute.
yeah,
Dracus
Immortal.
raises his arms to the heavens and he's like, "Oh dear." Hang on. What was my devotion?
Helm, god of protection.
Oh dear Helm, cast the healing upon myself or something. And I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
How selfless of you.
While
Can
that's
you roll me a religion check, please, as well?
While he does that, I'm going to bathe myself in this magical light so it looks like I'm more important than he.
your chromatic orbs.
Yep.
Religion.
Well,
6.
Yeah,
Oh no.
while that's going on, though,
Oh, God.
Annie's
Okay.
just gonna walk past, side-eyeing and kind of glaring at Dracus, and then walk up to Immortal, and then Cure Wounds Immortal.
Wait, you have
Okay.
Cure Wounds as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's the cleric now.
but I'm not selfish.
I can't place anything
So-
anywhere without it, like, flying off.
Yeah, it's a very, very tight map. Anyway, back
You're
to
a tight man.
Dracus quickly.
Whoa,
Oh,
drunk Jono's here.
Your
I'm
prayer,
only halfway through.
as you start doing it, gets interrupted.
Get wrecked. You're selfish.
Interrupted by
Selfishness was
Annie.
betrayed.
And no, not by Annie. You get interrupted by... Oh. You interrupt by stuff... Where is my... Abby tool now?
You heal
Oh.
your 8 wounds.
Oh, thank you, Addie. I'll keep you alive the most.
What button was it to make
Don't worry
the...
about it.
Mind tool? You get interrupted by what you feel is a presence over here. To your left.
No, we don't have time for a presence. We need
But-
to sleep.
It doesn't feel like it's gonna harm you. It feels like it resonates with your gods.
So, does my heal waste a spell
Heal
shot?
still goes off.
Oh, okay.
Heal goes off. Your prayer, on the other hand, appears
I mean,
to...
I was just doing Cure Wounds. I don't know. What- I was just
Hey, wait,
thematics.
what health were you on before I healed you?
4.
I should have stabbed you and then healed you.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
Because if you're at 0, when I try to heal you, you automatically go back up the max dice rolled. So it would have been more. The meta of it would have worked better if I'd stabbed you first.
You would have got more economy for your spell slot.
He would.
And I understand that, but I thank you for not stabbing me.
You'd be up another
Deal with
4
that
hit points.
information what you will, Dracus.
It's cool.
4
I've got some
plus-
hit dice, which I might... Wait, are we short resting here? Or are we sending Dracus over into that dark corner
Well,
that he can't
let's-
see anything?
let's
You two
not
aren't aware
get
that Dracus felt something in that
Yeah.
corner.
Oh,
What's my
well, in that
spellcasting
case,
modifier?
I'll just keep
It's
powering
charisma.
with Annie and
So
roll some
3
hit dice.
plus 4 is
What
7.
does Cure Wounds add your charisma? Oh, it adds your spellcasting modifier. Damn!
Yep.
You go up another 4 hit points.
That's amazing.
Oh. Wait, hang on.
Best
Wait,
cleric
no,
ever.
two hit points. Sorry,
Oh.
2 hit points.
Still a good cleric. I'll
Oh, yeah, that's not your spell attack. That's your spell casting. Yeah. So 2. Yeah.
Damn.
Yes. Before we rest, I think it best if we secure our surroundings. Perhaps you should get your mage lights going, Immortal.
Well, yeah, I can do that. Wait, do we see
Dracus
just
just
wandering off?
wandering like towards that.
You two need to do a
Wait, don't
perception
touch
check.
anything.
I'm just
A
like
perception. Is he trying to do it stealthily?
No, I'm just walking. I just sense whatever's
He's
over here
going
and
off
just
as
walk.
you two are talking and healing.
My passive perception is 14. Do I just see it or do I have to actually look?
Mm.
I'll roll anyway, whatever.
Get you guys to roll this one just because
I've
it
probably
is...
got blood coming out of my eyes, so that's fair.
Yeah.
Nah, I see it. Perception.
Yes.
21.
Nah, I'm oblivious.
You.
I'm like, oh, look, a mossy rock.
Okay,
Look,
so
another mossy rock.
Annie, you are frustrated that you didn't get the maximum value out of your heal, and just like, God damn it.
I feel like that's a meta thing, not a character
You
thing.
would have just got the vibe.
Yeah.
It would have worked
You
better
just
on
got
a
the
corpse.
vibe.
No. It would have gone like this. Annie would have been like, huh, I thought that would have done more. Sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And Immortal, you see your friend Dracus, after healing himself, get up and walk into the darkness. Ooh, actually, you don't have dark vision, do you?
Don't make me trip on
Immortal.
something again, please.
No, Immortal, you don't have dark vision, do you?
Well, I've got my lights up, so
Oh,
if
you put
he...
your lights, yeah.
Well,
Okay,
yeah, so if he
fine.
started here and I saw him walk off into the darkness...
I was about here.
Yeah, he was just out of your lights vision.
There's a big
Yeah.
rock
Might
in
have
the
been
way.
in. Yeah. You've seen him walk off, you aren't quite sure where he's gone.
Well, I will just point in his general direction and send him a message and say, where are you going? And you hear that as a whisper in your ear that only you can hear.
That's just confuses Dracus immensely.
You can reply if you want to.
I am going towards something that draws my soul.
And I will just look at Annie and be like, so? Something is calling to Dracus' soul from the dark corner over there.
Wait, what? That's not good. Dracus?
Don't know if we should be alarmed about that. I'll send my lights out ahead of me and just like, kind of, I can't make a line with this. I can only make a cone. So if they're all within like 10 feet, we'll just pretend that that's the line. That's going bloop, 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 bloop.
Dracus turns back and he's like, "Oh, thanks for the light," as he bends down to investigate whatever was drawing.
As you bend down to investigate, can you roll me a religion or an arcana check? Your choice.
Great at those.
Both are
Yes,
shit. So.
Dracus.
13.
Oh, that's pretty good.
13, what roll was it?
12.
Arcana or religion?
Let's go. They're both +1, so just go religion, I guess, because that's what drawed me over here in the first place, I guess.
Yes. So as you bend down and look at this skeleton, you find a... You see this ornate shield.
Oh,
There doesn't appear to be any rust on it.
mine.
And it appears to bear the face of your god.
Oh, hell
shield.
yeah.
The god Helm.
The shield of
It's
interdiction.
got a... You shut up, Hotel.
Oh, really?
Yes, I customized this thing for him.
Oh, just
Fuck
messing
you.
with
I didn't even hear what he said, so go on,
Oh,
say it.
good then.
Okay. So it's pretty much the same stats as your normal shield.
Yep.
And it bears your god's head on it. From memory, Helm was a
God of protection.
protector,
Mhm.
as think like Viking Viking helmet with the nose protection around the eyes and like the big dwarven style plaited beard,
Oh yeah.
and that's on the face of the shield.
Hmm.
That's what drew you over there.
Nice. So same
Careful
stats as
what you
my.
touch.
Dracus turns back and he's like, "Look what I just found, though. This is this is speaking to me."
Exactly why you should not
Did
touch
you touch the
this.
shield?
Yeah, I
Don't
just grabbed it.
touch it.
I assumed the
So as
speaking
you
was.
grabbed it,
I didn't realize it was an Immortal.
okay,
I
so
mean.
as you grabbed it, it kind of pushes your current shield out the way and takes the place of your old shield.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That old shield can just sit on my back until I sell it, I guess.
Yep, it was just a. What shield did you have before?
Yes.
Just wooden?
I don't know. It was just a shield. To just let me
I
go
was
read
gonna
my.
say wooden. This is a metal shield.
It just says shield, so.
Give me a sec.
So because it has the face of my god, can I use that as a holy symbol or something?
Yes.
Like I don't know what I need that for, but I don't
Holy
think.
symbols are what paladins use to cast their spells, essentially.
Oh yeah.
They
So
get their skills from their gods
my shield
and
becomes
their
my
oaths.
holy symbol. Yes.
You will need to attune to it over a short rest to make it into your holy symbol, though.
Oh yep. Okay.
And Annie, can you also roll me a religion/arcana check?
Yeah. See what I'm not seeing, please.
Oh, no. All right, my religion's slightly better. Here we go. 19.
Nice. 19, amazing. So as you're walking up to your friend, Dracus, I had this one scaled up so I could see what the fuck I put onto it. You get a pulling direction from your right over here.
Ooh.
This. Can I see
And
what it is? Because I have dark vision.
it is a shield.
What kind of pull am I getting?
The kind that is where your Raven Queen marking is, that's starting to throb, and it's almost trying to pull you towards that shield.
Oh, oh no.
Oh
Annie,
yes.
Annie's gonna as she turns and starts walking over towards it, just call back over her shoulder to Dracus. Like I said, don't touch anything.
And as you get right up to it, the mark on your what arm had your mark? Left or right?
Left forearm.
Left forearm, perfect. As you walk up, your left forearm goes for it, and the shield attaches to your arm and
Oh,
holsters itself up for you.
like it magnetized, just like flings out of the ground and straps on. Like
Yeah.
That's cursed.
Annie's gonna like recoil and take a few steps back from the hit of the metal shield slamming onto her arm, and then look at it. What does
As
this
you
do?
look at it, you notice that this shield bears a similar style tower shield with a nice sort of like you can put front. It's got a head hole on it. and as you look over the front, you see that it bears a black raven design with a wing going up each side and wrapping around the head hole.
Annie is going to drop down to her knees and start just like muttering a prayer,
Do it. Love
thanking
it.
thanking the Raven Queen for this bountiful gift.
Amazing. Love it.
And also just double checking that it's from her.
Also double checking what? Sorry, I didn't hear that last bit.
that the shield is from the Raven Queen and not some other messed up entity.
The Crow God.
Like she's like, "Hey, Raven Queen, thanks for this like dope gift. Let me know if this is actually from you. I'm not sure, but I'm going to assume that it is."
Also,
She
when
just
I
she just leaves you unseen.
do you remember when you first got her mark on your arm? How it felt protective, helpful, warming, for lack of better descriptive words at the moment. It radiated the same feelings as that, like it's like as in this was meant for you.
Hey, Dracus,
Yeah,
do you feel like we were meant to come here?
we were always meant to come here. What do you mean?
Oh, none of that
Double
philosophical
meaning
bullshit.
philosophy.
You know, like something is leading us down this path.
Yes, the storyline. He doesn't
Sorry.
actually say that. No, he says, perhaps the gods have a greater vision for us than we initially anticipated.
Yeah, I'm still new to this whole god game, but I guess you're right. Maybe there's more to it.
He walks over. Does Dracus know about the tattoo thingy?
Roll me a
Trying to think. I don't think Annie has said anything, but you've noticed her demeanor's changed and she's like
yeah. I'm gonna get you to roll me
herself
a
differently.
history check with disadvantage.
Oh. Well, I don't think he can get any worse than 4.
Nat
You could
one,
roll a
nat
3, a
one,
2, or a
nat
1.
one, nat one, nat one. Oh, it was
Ah,
nearly a nat 5.
Oh.
imagine if it was with advantage. Well, I just won't do what I was planning on doing. You're never gonna know what I was about to do. But
You
Dracus?
you have never actually seen the mark, but you are aware that her demeanor changed somewhat since being here.
Dracus puts his hand on the shield, like Annie's shield, and like just follows the like feathers around, and he's like, "Yeah, that's a good shield."
And are you showing off your shield to Annie as well?
Yeah, I'll put my hand out. It's like the shield's on the hand, and then put that hand out, reaching for the other shield hand kind of thing to do like a shield handshake or something.
Shield Bros handshake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so shield bro handshake. Yeah,
yeah.
Uh,
yeah, pretty
Annie,
awesome.
Annie will like notice the like what you're going for and hold her hand out and shake your hand and give you a nod.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
And then she'll turn to Immortal.
Who
Hey,
is just sitting on the ground lighting his opium pipe.
hey, quit,
Um,
quit that. I think Dracus and I have both found stuff. Maybe there's something down here for you too.
Nah, we gotta clear the main storyline before that one comes up.
Sad.
clearly the entirety of the story.
Yeah, is this a side quest or a main story?
Yes.
That depends.
Dracus starts
Anyway,
looking
yes.
around the room. Or can he do like a small prayer for
when
the
you go
skeleton?
when you go over there towards the skeleton, can I get you to make another perception check, please?
Yep.
With advantage this time because you are in the light of Immortals, dudes.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Nat
nat
20.
20! Plus whatever my perception is. 1.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna light the whole cabin up.
Dracus, find this. Sorry, give me a sec. To
Mine
unfreeze.
can't tint it.
Yeah, you find this
Oh. What the fuck is
ornate
What
this?
on earth is that?
crystallized battle axe.
Battle axe? Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
dude, your
What?
shield and battle axe looks sick.
You mean mine? I thought it was going to be a wand and I was just going to pocket it.
realize that on the handle of the axe as well,
Hmm.
because you had fucking nat 20, you notice that in the center where the two axe heads are being held, you notice that there is the same helm design, and that on the actual handle itself is reminiscent of a plaited beard made out of leather. And you start to feel very, very safe bearing this shield and battle axe.
Hell yeah.
Even though this very armored individual is dead in this cave, you feel super safe.
Exactly.
I lean down, so like I lean down, pick up the axe and like attach it to my belt or whatever.
Yep.
As I like kneel down, put my hands over where the skeleton's eyes would have been and I say, "You can rest now, dear warrior." Like as like a burial kind of symbolic speech.
Okay. I'll get you to roll a religion check with advantage.
Oh damn it. Oh, I don't need to roll another one, yeah. 21.
21. So as you start to perform the burial rites that you have been taught, you see you also see this, Annie. You see the skeleton's eyes light up blue, the sort of spectral flame. And what you see, Annie, but you don't see Dracus.
Yep.
You see Annie is another feather float off your arm and draw the spectral fire into it and then disappear. And you both feel that the spirit that was slain here is moved on to the next life, safe and taken care of.
Oh, that's wholesome.
I'm not all doom and gloom, guys.
I mean, we did fall into a big ass hole.
And with your insanely high perception, Jono, you also notice that there is something lodged under the minecart next to you. You should move your hand quickly. Yeah, broken down minecart next to you.
Yep. And what do I see? What do I grab?
You're pulling it out. Can you do a
Oh my god.
strength check?
Oh my god, it was a
Please.
landmine.
How are you going to get it out?
Uh,
Are you trying to
like,
the minecart out, or are you trying to pull it out?
is it like lodged in there or is it?
it's lodged in there, but it looks delicate.
Yeah, how heavy does the minecart look?
Since it is broken, it looks like it will need at least 2 people to move it.
So I'm not going to be able to pocket whatever's on here by myself, damn it. Um,
No.
I call
Well,
over
close
Annie,
up.
and I'm like, yeah, Annie, there's something under here. You want to give me a hand?
Didn't we decide that Annie was weak?
Oh,
And he is the dex-based cleric.
oh, oh. I mean, more hands make merry memes. I don't know.
More hands make light work.
Yeah, that's it.
So, wait, so you're asking for Annie's help?
Mm-hmm.
As Annie goes to like walk over to you, for some reason I can't move Annie.
Annie is stuck there forever.
Sorry, I've got so many things loaded up that my computer's slowing down. Sorry.
No, you're all good. Yeah. So as Annie goes to walk over, she gets like halfway there, and then she trips and stumbles and falls onto her knees, and she's like, Jackus, I don't feel so good."
Yes.
Trackus rushes over and he's like,
You can see it's immediately, like, it's so obvious. Like, there's blood pouring down her leather armor from like the wounds in her chest and shoulder blades, and then like
The
she's
char marks from the
yeah, there's
fire
also
that Immortel
there's like
sexual.
burn marks all over her neck and her hair and like her
um,
hands.
Trackus
You should have
kind
killed
of
yourself. Why did
face
you kill
palms
me?
himself because he's like, oh, I should have healed, Annie earlier.
Your party has 2 healers.
Yeah. So Dracus,
Right.
puts his hand on Annie's chest, non-provocatively, and
Great use
you
of
can
terms.
see the energy come from Dracus go
The
through his
mess of
arm,
life.
yeah, and like enter like out the fingertips as Dracus does 10 healing from lay on hands.
Oh,
So 10, you said?
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
and while he's
And
doing that, the other 5 can go to himself. So that's like all my lay on hands used up until we
well,
rest.
did you want
keep
to
in mind,
say?
you haven't had a. You used 8 in the house, so you've only had 7 left.
Wasn't
That's
that before we rested, or did I
You guys
heal?
haven't
Yeah,
rested
we
yet.
haven't rested, yeah.
No.
So you can only give Annie 7.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. On my sheet, I had 0 out of 15, so that's okay.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
I'll
yeah, you
just
gave
I'll
Annie
just
the
max that
last
out
time
then.
when
Yeah,
she
so
was on fire.
7.
7. Yeah.
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 Thanks. I feel a bit better. What did you want a hand with?
I call dibs, but there's something underneath this minecart, I think.
Oh. Do we drag it out of the way?
Um, the minecart's broken, so we might just need to push it off, maybe.
Alright, I'll pull you push.
So can I roll with advantage for a strength check?
Yes, since you have Annie helping you, advantage on strength check.
Hell yeah.
Athletics? I'm not proficient, so, and my strength modifier is 0, so.
23.
Okay, so with Annie's dexterousness,
Yeah. Yeah.
you don't really move the minecart as much as you kind of tilt and pivot it
Hmm.
to allow access to this object. But what you realize is that it's taking the 2 of you in your entirety to keep this thing from falling back,
Oh, so I can't
potentially crushing what was under it.
grab
Immortal.
it. Immortal, quick!
Immortal. Aiden,
A
quickly!
three-person. I will turtle waddle over.
Don't take your time.
So it's tilting towards the side you're on, so you'll need to be on Jono's side.
I physically can't.
That's close
There
enough
you
at this
go.
point. I can.
Nailed it.
There you go. So what are you doing, Immortal?
Well, I will obviously reach down and grab whatever they're talking about.
Great. So as you reach under, you find this. It is a very
A walking
ornate.
stick.
It's a very ornate china bone.
China bone.
Yeah.
Can we drop this
Trying
now?
to think.
No,
As
you cannot.
I'm trying to think of the word here.
Really
Porcelain
heavy.
is the word. Porcelain is the word I'm thinking of.
as
Ah!
Immortel's pulling it
Porcelain-esque
out,
stuff.
as Immortel's pulling it out, Dracus looks at it and he's just like, "Oh, that's worthless," and then he just drops the minecart.
Ah!
Worthless to you.
Yes.
Wait.
You better roll a dex saving save on that staff.
You're trying to murder me with the minecart.
No.
11 on the deck save to jump out of the way.
Yeah, it's easy. Like it's not fucking going anywhere.
Thank God.
Immortel, what you notice on this
Is it's broken in half
staff
now?
is that
Is that the minecart bounces off it because it's supreme?
the reason that it was lodged under there is that there is this cobra head design on it. Think of like Jafar stuff from Aladdin.
The reason it was. Oh, as in why we couldn't pull it out.
Yeah, as in why you couldn't pull it out.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you meant like the reason it was under there to begin with, and I was like, wait, what?
No, it's the reason it was lodged.
Yeah. It's all good.
Like it kind of has that like crook head forward thingy, so it's like it was stuck behind one of the wheels. And since it was broken, you couldn't move the wheels around to pull it out.
So, immortal. Is it magical? Oh, I think I pulled my shoulder.
Well, if we all. How long's a short rest? If we take.
A short rest is
Ow.
1 to 2 hours, like an hour to 2 hours.
Well, that's fine. I can identify
Enough
everything.
time for you guys to attune and stuff.
I can identify everything over a 30-minute period.
Okay.
Shall we all go back to the safety of the moss rock?
Yes.
Oh,
Which this side, so nothing can come at us from behind.
Yes.
Before we start, can I just like investigate or have a look at the crystals or something? These ones.
Which ones? Yeah.
Well, just to make sure they're not gonna like smack us or whatever everything else is done.
become golems.
Yes. Shoot lasers
So
out of them.
as you look around, you see that the crystals. They're just crystals, man.
Just crystals. Okay.
Just
You know,
crystals,
man,
But
you
you
know
can
it.
tell that they have been chipped at. They're not like pure crystalline things. Like, and what you can deduce is that
How's it going,
it's
Slay?
from here that this was a crystal mine.
Interesting. See, that would have been another thing we should have asked, is what they were mining.
Who the hell's been playing with my...
So are we having a short
also,
rest?
I was gonna say, just quickly before we came back from here, is this just like an open way? I assume that's the way to the next cavern because everything
Yeah,
else
there is an archway there.
It's not covered with anything or anything like that.
You also did notice that there was 2 levers next to it as well.
That's cool. Well, then in that case, I will just make I'll make my lights a bit smaller, so it's not like projecting out into there in case anything's lurking, looking for stuff.
Work's pretty rough, not gonna lie. I'm pretty tired every day.
Can we short
Oh,
rest?
yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
What are you guys doing for your hour-ish rest?
Oh my god, so many things.
Dracus will just be like meditating or whatever paladins do.
Just spooning
Okay.
with his shield.
Annie will be tending to her wounds.
Yep.
And
I will
using
be-
those hit dice.
I will be
Yes.
doing that too, and I will regain a first level spell slot. Oh, actually, how many do I get? What do I get? I have Arcane.
Ignite, you mean
Arcane
smite.
Recovery. Finish a short rest against spell slot equal to
Oh yes, I get my channel
or less than Arcane. So I get back a first level spell slot with Arcane Recovery.
D10. 2d10 hit dice. Which is the d10?
And then I will, just roll all of my hit dice as well and try and bump myself back up.
Oh.
Yep.
10.
Oh my god. 7.
I'll
Oh,
get
that
you to
actually-
reroll the 1.
No, that doesn't matter. That actually gets me back to my maximum.
Amazing.
Thanks to Annie and her clutch cure wounds, which she probably should have saved.
So I
It's
got
fine.
Divine Smite as my
So
class.
can I spend all my hit
Thingy.
dice?
I got Bless,
I
Cure
do, yeah.
Wounds,
You
and
can
Send
Shield
all
of
of them if you
Faith.
want.
Let's go.
I have Lay on Hands and whatever other paladin-y stuff that I have. I
So
don't
we're
really
level 3,
know.
aren't we?
I'm kind of
Yeah.
just...
Okay, cool.
No,
I'll take
yeah,
it.
Smite, yeah.
7
Divine
and 15.
Smite.
That gets me back to my max. Yay.
Smite
Nice.
OP. I've used it once so
And
far,
you
and I
did
killed
your
a mimic,
2d10
which
as
was a
well.
house.
Dracus. Nice.
Yeah, I got 10 for my
Okay.
hit dice.
Nice, nice.
And then should I change one of? Oh wait, are we using Tasha's stuff?
You can as well, yes.
Well, just because level 3 wizards at Tasha, I can change my cantrip, one of my cantrips, to anything from the wizard list. I just don't know if I should do that or not.
How do I get my Lay on Hands back? Is that after a long rest, or what?
That's
Tell
what
you
I'm
in 1
reading.
second.
I'm pretty sure it is a long rest.
Damn.
I believe it is a long rest off the top of my head.
Uh,
It just
Hopefully
isn't
referring
in
to
the
voice
Long
quickly.
rest.
long rest.
Replenishes when you take a long rest. Yeah.
Damn.
yes, everything.
I don't think you get anything back on a short rest, Jono.
You don't get them back from a short rest. You get them back from long rests.
Oh, your
Lay on hands,
channel
here we go.
divinity. Get your channel divinity back if you've used it.
Do I have a Channel Divinity as a...
Paladin, yeah.
Yeah, you always have one.
What is my Channel Divinity?
You are
You
Oath
can-
of Devotion.
Well, you can turn undead just
Thanks
as
for the follow,
Yeah,
Slade.
No,
turn-
that's a cleric.
Drive
No,
home
that's a cleric.
safe.
So yours is turn the unholy though. Turn the unholy as an action. You present your holy symbol and speak a prayer centering fiends and undead using your channel divinity. Each fiend or undead that you can see within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw, or be turned for 1 minute. So
He
yeah,
also
that's basically
has
the
Sacred
same.
Weapon as well.
Yeah, the
which
weapon
is
one
the
is really cool. You
Yeah.
add your charisma modifier to attack rolls made with the weapon.
Ooh.
For 1 minute.
Yeah, and your sword emits bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light 20 feet beyond that. for
Oh, I
1
like
minute.
that.
And
Well-
it becomes magical.
Oh,
So that would have been really good for when we
yeah,
were
it
fighting
would have
that
been...
spirit.
That...
Except you did not get that channel. Oh, did you get that channel divinity at level?
I don't
It's
know.
third level. It's
Yeah, you
third
only
level.
got on that third
You
level.
only just unlocked it. Yeah.
It doesn't have that in here. Oh, Sacred Oath feature. Is that what I should...
Yeah, it'll be under your Sacred Oath feature.
So what do I type here?
Sacred weapon or turn unholy.
He gets access to both of them.
And you get 1 per rest.
Okay, can I just pretend I knew all this beforehand, and can I channel divinity before we rested to regain a spell slot? Like I can do that, right? You can say no if you want.
I think
Can you
it's-
do that?
I
That's what I'm
know
reading.
it's on clerics for Tash's Cauldron. but I
It's
don't
on
think-
clerics, yeah. It's on
but I
Oh.
think
clerics
it's
and
paladins.
it's not on paladins.
Is it on
Oh,
paladins?
okay.
I
Did
don't
anybody
believe so.
look at paladins?
I've got it
No.
I was
now.
gonna
I'm
say
looking at
I'm in
paladins at the
Tashes,
moment.
yeah. Ranger,
Third
ew.
level,
Ranger, woot.
Sacred Oath, Divine Power. Yep, fuel spells. As a bonus action, you touch your holy symbol, utter a prayer, and gain one expended spell slot, the level of which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus rounded down. So yeah.
So for you, that's 1.
So I
Yeah.
can? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you-
Yeah,
are you
during
gonna-
a short rest, yeah.
Like I do it before my short rest, so I still have a channel divinity for after.
Okay, so you want to use your channel divinity to get back another spell slot, which you then get back at a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Nice. Because I'll do that before short rests in the future, kind of thing.
Real meta play there.
Yeah, you got it.
Real meta play.
I need those spell slots, man. I gotta smite stuff.
Alright, so
You guys
we are
do.
rested.
Yeah.
Well, I just get it out there. I have changed my message cantrip to Mold Earth during this short rest.
Smart
Okay.
thinking.
'Cause I feel like we're in the cave.
Practical.
Big brain
Uh,
Nortel.
Right. And I guess I can't identify while short resting, can I? Or would that interrupt my resting?
If you were to do it as a ritual, because it's something light and easy to do,
Well,
I would allow it.
Yeah, I will do it as a ritual because I don't have it prepared.
Yeah. If
So-
you do it as a ritual, then I'm going to allow it.
Well, I would identify my cobra-headed staff.
Okay. So after 10 minutes of resting and all that, hippity-boppity-doop, what you have is a staff of the cobra.
Staff of that guy.
Damn, never would have guessed.
It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide. If you look for the staff of the adder, it's got those same abilities. I just labeled it for your Egyptian style character.
Okay.
You will need to attune to it as well.
Did you
Okay.
identify our shields?
Did you give them to me? No, oh, that's a shame.
I thought that's what you needed 30 minutes for.
Well, I do. I need 10 minutes for each of them.
Yeah,
You need
that's
10 minutes for each of them, yeah.
Yeah. So during the long rest, you identified both of the other shields, right?
Sure. For money, no. Yeah, of course I did.
So I'll go with Dracus's first.
Hell yeah.
Yours is, for lack of a better way to say this, and you love saying it incorrectly all the time, Shield of Interjection.
Interdiction.
Shield of Interjection. So when you do your interjection, you may also add a d4
Ooh.
to the roll as long as you are using this shield to do so.
Hell yeah. You guys are just never gonna take any damage. As long as you're within 5 feet of me.
That's the caveat.
Fuck yeah,
And
that's
And
awesome.
you've got a regular shield.
A
Oh,
plus
No,
one
no.
shield.
like
there
a magnet
was
shield. I can throw it and it comes back.
Magnet shield subtracts all of the arrows.
Oh, please no.
Sorry, I gotta go through my notes and find it quickly.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Gives me time to write down my notes.
It's interception, Johnny. Interception.
Ah!
Just a reminder.
You do need to attune to that over a short rest as well.
So
I will be doing that during my short
that'll be
rest.
attuned through that short rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right.
God,
Bludge
Oh.
attunement
Right
lasts
there.
10 hours.
Sorry.
Loving the
Sorry.
cave
Good
dripping
night.
noise. Can you guys
And
hear that?
The what?
Oh, I turned my speaker down.
There's like a cave drip noise in the game.
yeah,
Oh.
It's really
things I
cool
put on here.
ambience. Yeah.
So Annie, what yours is? It is
Insanely cursed.
no shield of animated crow. Sorry, shield of animated raven. So if you look up in the Dungeon Master's Guide, it has all the properties of the animated shield,
Oh, hold on.
but it'll take the form of a raven.
Okay. Where's the dungeon? Oh, I don't have it downloaded.
Did you identify my badass axe as well, Immortal?
With another 10 minutes, I can.
Yeah.
This is all in addition to our actual like hour of resting, right? Because you can't do that while you're resting.
Yeah,
So we'll be down
I would
here
say
for
that the
2
first
hours.
half hour was you guys healing up,
Yeah.
and the second half hour has been you guys identifying the staff and the two shields.
Oh, okay, sure.
Damn, not my axe.
Oh, I
well.
found my Demir character sheet. Good times.
Hey,
And the lizard folk. Oh,
oh god.
gosh. Sorry, just randomly going through my old drive. Where's the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Yes, so this is a very particular weapon for you, Annie.
It's exciting.
So it'll take the form of a raven when you activate it. Whew. That is your first round of loot sorted, guys, in your short rest.
Hell yeah.
Is it under treasure? Magic item?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I am in there now, looking up the staff of the Atom. Which will be very limited.
Oh, that didn't work. Magic. I need the appendix of magic items.
If it helps, it's on page, where is it? 151.
Oh, I just got there as you said it. I just scrolled into it. Holding the shield, you can speak its command. Shield
So basically what it means is that when you
Oh,
raven it, it will allow you to dual wield for a minute.
yeah.
Ooh.
Or potentially two-handed weapon.
Yes. While
Oh,
it is anime. And you will still get the benefit of the shield because it will be aiming to try and protect you.
um, so cool. Okay, I've got to write that down.
I really try to tailor the loot to you guys for the
Oh,
time being.
So good.
awesome.
And it'll be good once
Yeah.
I figure out what my axe is.
Your axe is just a +1 axe.
Now I gotta think of a cool word to be the command word for the shield.
Yeah. You need to think of a cool word for it, because once you say it once, it will be there forever.
My staff's command word is Capesque, because you just said it, and now it's in my head.
Awesome.
I
It's
think
kind of now just
I think
capes.
it means thunder in the lizard folk tongue, which is
Oh,
why
well.
I named my character that originally
That's not at all what this staff does, but sure.
in a previous campaign. In another life.
Another life, another turtle.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, and also I forgot to mention one thing, because it was written in my notes and I completely bypassed it with all the shit. You also found 2 sets of goggles of dark vision.
How convenient.
How
No,
convenient.
it was the first thing I had to. It was my first note, and I completely forgot to do that.
What was? What was the note? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
2 goggles of dark vision.
Oh, well.
I don't know how long you guys will be down here for and how many sessions you'll be down here for. So I
Oh.
had to put them
Yeah,
somewhere.
we can find them in a chest somewhere. Let's get on with the
Yeah.
adventure.
Yeah. 5 minutes on stage.
It's fine. I have my lights up. I don't need these goggles.
So what happens when... So I use my sacred weapon. My charisma modifier is added to my attack, and it becomes a magical
Yes.
weapon. What does it mean when it becomes a magical weapon?
So when it becomes magical, so certain enemies like those specters that you versed
Yep.
a few sessions ago before the mimic, they have resistance to weapons that aren't magical
Okay.
because they don't have a physical body.
Yep.
So a magical weapon will essentially deal full damage, and they won't be taking half damage all the time, which is what was happening to you guys and why
Yeah.
they were so hard
So
to
it's
kill.
just like a status effects kind of thing for the weapon.
Yeah, essentially.
So it doesn't add anything apart from the different damage type or something.
It just adds the magical property to it.
Okay. Cool.
So after resting, Annie's gonna stand up and hold her shield arm above her head, and just say, Corvus.
Just say Corvus.
And then the shield animates into the crow that starts to hover behind her, and then she draws her sword two-handed,
Nice.
and then looks at the other two. Pretty cool, huh?
Dracus runs over and he's like, interdiction! But it doesn't actually do anything because there's no
Doesn't do anything
damage
yet,
or
no.
attacks or anything.
It does nothing.
Oh, I will say Capesque, and the top of my staff will turn into a living snake and try and bite people.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Right.
Dracus
But I
just
love
looks
it dearly.
over. Dracus just looks over and he's like, yeah, I knew that staff was worthless.
It just glares
It
at you.
surprisingly has a lot of uses, which I know that Immortal will find.
Ooh.
Does it?
Well,
Okay.
that
Feel like it had one use, but sure.
You can mentally command it.
What?
You can mentally command it to do stuff.
Only the top of it turns into a snake.
Yeah, great.
haha, you got ripped off. And away we go.
Dracus laughs to
in
his...
here for him that's better than what I'm going to be able to give to you guys. So kinda.
Dracus just laughs to himself as he... Do I need to... Did I,
That's all
like,
he-
attune to my axe as well? Did I need to attune to it or something?
You don't know.
Okay, Dracus runs away waving his two new juicy looking things, not knowing
You
what
don't
they
know.
do.
The curse is too strong.
Perhaps I'll find a better sword in here too.
Depends.
Come on,
Oh.
Immortal. Let's have a look.
He's
for
just
another
wrapping up
way.
dinner
Oh,
quickly.
Immortal's just in the kitchen real quick.
There's gotta be another way out of here.
Can't open this.
Dracus
Gotta be
wanted
well,
to
yeah,
fly out,
the-
but then he remembered he didn't have wings.
So
What a
stand-
noob.
Wrong game.
Yeah.
So standing here next to the levers, looking into the next room through the archway, what do we see? Oh, well, actually, to be fair, Dracus and Immortal would see nothing at this point. But what does Annie
Yeah.
see?
Now hang on. Dracus puts on
Um,
those night vision goggles.
You do need to attune to them, so
Damn
they
it.
won't function yet.
So can you only
That's a-
attune to one thing over a rest?
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
a lot of attunement. You can only attune to so many things as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get. Oh, I remember if I did this correctly. I'm gonna get Immortal and Dracus to quickly blindfold themselves,
Blindfold.
I
because I
can't
haven't
see.
worked out. And Annie, what you see is this. As you move, I'm gonna
Ah,
give you there for
hiccups.
now. You see another cavern. See a couple of crystals here and there.
Oh, wow.
And you see that it starts to open up into a series of tunnels
Okay.
and various caverns.
Can I make an investigation check on these levers?
On the levers?
Yeah, to try and see, like, just sort of without touching anything, just sort of like figure out if they would influence anything in the next room.
Oh, I should have taken
I
my mage.
will get you to do an investigation check. Which one are you going on? The left or right from the way you're facing?
The right one was the one I was standing next to.
Okay, I'll get you to do an investigation check on that one, please. Alrighty.
Yep, no idea. It's a lever. Who knows?
It is a lever, yeah.
Man, my rolls have been so bad tonight.
You're on par with your usual.
My rolls have been
Yeah.
excellent.
You rolled pretty well for
Yeah.
that heal.
You're an amazingly for the hill, yeah. Just getting you
No,
guys down so you guys can fit
I
in the
expended a second
circle.
level health spell.
Oh,
Oh
I
no!
rolled a 1 and a 7.
oh no. But thank
Did you not-
you.
Did you not see it on the dice roller?
Oh, I didn't know what level it was. I haven't cast a healing
So,
spell in forever.
back on
Oh,
track
sorry. It
here.
was
Annie,
8.
what you see while you look at this lever is that it is very rusted. And that's it. It's just a very rusted lever.
Suspicious.
I'll get the both of you to remove your blindfolds now.
I can see.
You guys can't quite see into the next room yet, but Annie had a way to see into it.
It looks in character. It looks like there's the path forks between a bridge and another cavern to the right.
Dun, dun, dun.
If I've
This is
learnt,
not going to be a very efficient way to travel. Perhaps we should light torches.
And are you saying there's something wrong with my light?
Not as such, Immortal. It's more if we get split up, our poor friend Dracus will be left in the dark.
Laughing everywhere.
Sorry, I
Dracus is
did
like,
condense the snap down a lot.
oh, okay.
Need to like unbind that.
I do have
Okay.
candles, so don't panic too much.
The candle would give you enough light to like see your hands if you were
Can
to
you
hold it out
light
in
the
front of
candle?
you.
Yeah, and Annie's going to pull out a torch out of her backpack and prestidigitate the light. Take this.
Okay. I will get you three to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Hang on.
Why is light evil in
Not
this?
for not for anything terrible.
No, it's fine.
Just so it's like you guys, in case combat does happen, you guys have numbers and I can work with them.
Yeah.
Because I would just keep using the same ones.
19.
Initiative.
Yeah, please.
9.
10.
Nice.
Damn
Not really.
it.
Okay, well, if Dracus and Annie have a torch, yeah, I make my light just a single one, which is 10 foot of light. So I will be. Just make it slightly smaller.
Okay. I really hate that these light things don't snap to the grid.
They do, they snap to the center of the grid.
Yeah, but they don't snap to the same size as the grid that I'm using. Like I had made the grid smaller than what I had it last time. Oh, thank Christ.
Do it
Thank
like
you.
that. That's a bit better.
Yeah, it's better. Okay. And each square is about 5 feet as well as a reference, guys.
Yeah.
So is there a marching order going into the next room at all?
Well,
This
Annie
is the
can
marching order.
start.
No, get it.
Yeah.
Get next to me.
Well, I need to
Oh, yeah,
like
okay.
link it so they can keep them together while they're like on top of each other. I think that worked.
Yep.
I hit 2 things. No, didn't. Someone
Annie,
else
can
do
you
it.
chain it, please?
Annie, just be better.
Oh, did someone touch it? I can't grab it now. Oh no. Okay. Here.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
put it back. Put it back.
Riveting gameplay we have here, guys.
Yeah, we're getting there. This is more the
Did we
magical
do it?
section.
We did. Amazing. Well done.
We did it.
Okay.
Amazing.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So, are we marching into the next room? We're exploring this
Okay, how come I'm last?
cabin.
Do you
cabin
want
a
to
bit
be
more.
first?
No, obviously second.
Oh, okay. You go second, then only one of you
Well,
can.
actually, no, it doesn't matter. We established all of our ACs are pretty similar.
Speak for yourself.
You're an
Agreed.
18.
This is better than yours,
I'm a
Dracus.
17. I'm only a 17, but it's
I
not
thought
that
you
much
had a- I thought you had
difference.
19. Oh, yeah, if you had a shield, then yeah, but you can't use a shield.
I can't use a shield.
Wizards.
No, turtles can't either.
Really?
Because
Oh no, they can use shields. They can't use armor. AC can't be increased by armor.
Yeah, it can
Oh.
increase by shield. So, as you start walking through, you feel the air change slightly. It's less moist in this room, less humid in this room, and Annie, with your dark vision, you can see a different. You see a couple of crystals around the room, over here, here, and here.
The crystals are gonna attack us, aren't they?
You see purple and orange filling this room. And you also see
Technically, dark
the.
vision is shades of grey. Say.
I know, I feel like she would be able to distinguish different shades of color.
Okay.
And you see that the rocks in this room have got a lot more of a chiseled out, we've taken stuff out of it, a very more like pickaxe, shovel style feel to it. Apart from the occasional stalagmite growing up, which has not been mined.
Interesting.
And Annie, from where you are, you also see that to your right, that oh, you see that the supporting beams that would lead you into the next room appear to be a lot older and scorched and blackened.
suppose we have a choice. Left or right.
Um,
Shall
Dracus
we
looks
start
over at the bridge and he's like, "Not the bridge."
you can't see the bridge.
Oh. Dracus looks over
Annie.
into the dark and he says, "Not that way."
Not the dark.
It's
The
dark.
dark is
Annie's the
everywhere.
only one out of you guys who can see.
Well, I can
At
make
the
my
moment,
lights
probably.
bigger. I just don't want to be a beacon.
Like, you can see, like, a little bit beyond Immortel's light, but Annie's the only one with actual vision to see things.
Yeah, so Annie relay that there's the rope bridge to our left and the dodgy line scaffold.
Yep.
Right.
You also... I'll get you to roll me a perception check, actually. Annie, I'll get you to roll perception for this one.
Yeah,
See if you've noticed it.
16.
What was that?
16.
Ooh. You notice that the charring has appeared from this side. The side that you can't see into. Of the room you can't see into. I can see into. So it's not on this side, it's on that side. Is what you notice with the charring.
So, like, flame came out of the darkness into the room we're standing in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
And there's no charring on this way.
I'll get you to do... You'll need to be closer to roll for this, for that one, if that makes sense. Because you can see, like, there is the bridge there, but you can't see the bridge itself from where you were before.
So, yeah, I'll walk up to them. I'll be like, wait,
Yeah, so as you
guys,
go there,
stay there just a moment.
I'll get you to roll me a investigation first. Just 14?
Yeah.
And I'll get you to roll me a perception check after that one. Okay. So as you start to investigate this bridge, you start to notice that this bridge was built rather quickly and hastily, almost as if to avoid that other room. And for your perception check, you notice that it's built over a deep, black abyss.
Fuck the bridge.
It's a safe direction either. Should we risk our fate falling to a chasm or possibly being burnt alive in what lies ahead?
honestly, I don't know.
Well, I know I prefer to be walking where I'm sure-footed. I vote we go this way.
You speak
Then-
true, and I agree.
Into the fire room. Okay.
So we're not taking the bridge.
Fuck the bridge.
No.
So as you all...
I like having ground underneath my feet,
I can get behind that. I dig it.
not, bottomless pits.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
You also rolled a really shit perception.
Yeah, I figured.
As you walk into this room...
Oh god.
What?
Nothing. Not the ox carcass.
Yeah.
That's
What
not.
about the monk's carcass?
That's not what I'm. Oh godding.
That's a big ox.
Yeah. Great, isn't it?
Can we smell it before we see it?
You don't really smell it, because I didn't have a skeleton one, but you Annie, first off, you see this skeletal carcass of what you could presume was an ox or a large
okay.
cow
Yeah.
in the cavern. You also see that there are several other skeletons scattered around the room. I couldn't put too much in this room, otherwise the room would not bloody work for you guys to function. But you see some other skeletal remains over here. And over here there are some other piles of bones. And I'll get Annie to make a perception check with advantage.
$18.
18, nice. So as you sure-footedly walk into this room and you see the bones everywhere, you, Annie,
Fall
realize
through the floor.
that no, she's not falling through the floor yet.
Cool.
So funny, guys. You, Annie, realize that something had once made its home here. You don't have any recollection as to what could have made a home here, but whatever it was did so for a while, as you realize that the crystals in this room are charred black by the carcasses, and the other few crystals that you can see are charred on the side that is opposite to the same side charring as the door that you walked through. And you see that there are some claw marks raked through and through the mud and the dirt and the grime on the ground,
Mortal.
that something was either trapped here or drove everyone else out.
Wait, what did you say, Annie?
Do you know anything that would make these big claw marks and would also happen to cause scorching flame marks?
Preventing for fire.
Can't
I
be
have
anything other than a phoenix.
I have a sinking suspicion of what it may be.
This is where your claw marks are for references.
And they that big?
They're they're a lot bigger than a phoenix, Dracus.
Oh
They're
yeah.
about like they
Perhaps
cover up a like 5 foot square each. I'm just drawing because I'm having glasses on and drawing it so you guys can see it properly.
Okay, well, I'll walk up and take a knee and investigate them or whatever.
I'll
How-
get you to do investigation or animal handling.
Investigation. 100%.
Yep.
can I try that animal handling
Yeah, I'll let you try the animal handling.
just to see if I can figure it out? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Dracus is
Next, I
convinced
won't
it's a
re-roll.
phoenix, so he's not going to investigate.
Well, I only got a 13.
Kneel down. Annie kneels down, runs her fingers through the dirt in the cavern floor where the scratch mark is, and sniffs it.
As you
Tastes it.
sniff it, you find this
Yep, it's definitely a
particular smell, and it's a smell that you remember from your past.
Oh my god, it's another mimic.
No, God, no. It's a very draconic smell.
yeah. That's what I was. Yeah, that was my instinct.
Yeah,
Does it
it's
smell
a
like
draconic
Dracus,
smell.
but more powerful?
No. Annie's just
It
gonna
smells almost
like brimstone.
acidic.
Dad,
Ooh,
is that you?
it's not good.
Not you.
Annie's just
More,
gonna
has
stand
more
back up.
acidity.
she's gonna stand back up and she's gonna look at both Immortal and Dracus and just say, "Be on your guard."
We did see you lick the dirt.
And then yes, and then she's draws her sword so that she's
At the ready?
yeah, it's like she's not fucking around. She's business. She's eyes
Okay.
peeled, looking
Is she
for any
gonna
kind of movement.
utter the word dragon at all?
Nope.
What you with
'Cause she
your
doesn't want to scare
investigation?
either of you.
You'd probably offend
What-
Dracus if you did so.
What you with your investigation, Immortal realized that these claw marks were almost defensive in a way, like it was backing up to try and protect something.
Mm.
Oh
And
my god. I totally just remembered we're actually here looking for the dragon eggs.
I'm so glad you finally remember this.
And they
I
stole
keep
it from
forgetting
your
why
mother?
we're
That's
here.
so
'cause
depressing.
so much happens each session that I'm just like, wait, why are we here? What's happening? Okay, yes, no. So Annie
And
I
is
will say
going
that.
And the
to-
two of you start piecing
Whatever
what
this
could have happened in this
mysterious
room.
creature was,
Annie
it appears to
is
be.
going to expand on the be on your guard and add, I think what we're looking for is not far away.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Love that.
Oh, I know where it is, and I know exactly how far away it is.
Well, obviously you know. Oh God,
Can I
Annie's
start-
running.
Can I start walking? Oh, that's the wrong person.
No, that's the
I
right
have-
person. No.
Can I-
No.
Oh no.
I'll say that as a group, you can all go over there.
Sure.
And are you going somewhere else, Immortal?
I'm just not running as far ahead as them.
But
you
before
in-
we move, I would like the DM to know that I most definitely did look up.
At the cave ceiling.
As you look up, roll me a perception check.
Oh, fuck.
no.
This is where the nat one
This is where the nat one comes in.
Oh no.
speck of dust in your eye.
Ooh.
12.
Oh,
12. 12.
You don't see anything apart from the darkness of the roof above you, the crystals around you, and the fact that this cavern is a lot taller than the other ones.
This. She's just going to turn to her friends and be like, we need to move.
should I? Obviously, saying it quietly. Should I make more light, or do we want to be less conspicuous?
Less conspicuous.
Dracus kind of just looks at them both confused and he's like, yeah, but a phoenix is literally on fire. There's no way we wouldn't see it.
Yes.
And if it were a phoenix, you would be 100% right, buddy.
Dracus, I need you to be quiet.
No.
I don't know about you, but I don't
You
think
already make
phoenixes
enough
have.
noise with that scale mail.
Is that scale now? Yeah, you are making noise as you walk around.
Just be quiet.
Dracus kind of just like puts his foot on the ground and starts like scrounging around, making a bit of noise, and he's like, "Be quiet, you say? I'm in a lot of armor. That's not gonna happen, is it?"
Just do the best you can, please.
While he's making that noise,
Our lives might depend on it.
oh, we're gonna do it.
God, this thing is
What the shit?
scale.
What was that?
You don't even know what it was. You don't even know what it was.
I'm gonna have
Sure, I
to
scaled it correctly.
rewind the stream and figure out what that was. I saw it for like 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah, it looked
I
like
was pulling it to scale.
a non-PG handheld pink item.
uh,
No, this one kind of glitched, but
if you say so.
not into a dildo. You.
Jeez.
I am a PG player. There are kids who can be watching this stream. Gotta get to the scale now.
Is that a flute?
Nope.
What is it?
Dodgy looking sword.
Yeah, it's glitchy.
It's like a
sword.
Daedric sword, but pink.
It won't render properly for me.
Well, that was the same with
Yeah, no.
mine.
But as you look at the body as well, Annie, seems you got there first.
Yeah.
You see
You
this.
knew I should have taken Mage Hand to pick up all of this strange nonsense.
You see this sword, and you notice that it's made out of the same sort of crystals that you have seen around this cavern system.
Sword? And I guess my blade and pick it up.
Yeah, it's entirely made out of crystal, and it's got a thin metal edge around it, which is what it's sitting on. Some stupid reason.
Crystal sword, that's awesome.
Let me quickly scale it for you guys to see if that makes it a bit better for you.
Is that actually how big it is?
No, I'm scaling up so you guys can see it and it renders properly.
No, it doesn't.
So you see that it's made out of crystal, and it's got a metal hilt and a metal blade in it.
Where'd it go? Oh wow.
Just say, where did it go?
No,
Oh,
There you
no.
go.
There now.
And now I'll just quickly scale it back down to the 5 it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more hands for that.
Thank God your new shield doesn't require hands.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I pick up the sword and.
Yeah, just take it to your thingy if you want it.
Okay. Crystal sword. Does it when I pick it up? Is it weighty that it's like a two-handed sword or a one-handed sword?
It's surprisingly heavy bladed,
Hmm.
but it's not appearing to be like requiring two hands right away.
Ooh, the long sword material
Yeah,
potentially.
like, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
One sword potentially, yeah.
All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, pick up what's laying down. You, Immortal,
Hmm.
being close to it.
Do I feel something breathing on my neck?
I get you to roll me an Arcana check, please.
Yes. I am able to do that. Is it worth re-rolling?
No.
How important do we reckon this check is, everyone?
Probably not that important. Could be wrong though.
Well, I mean, that's a 9.
How many times can you re-roll?
I can do it once more before I have to long rest.
Yeah.
I might save that then. So a 9
Save it for when
A
your head's
9?
about to get bitten off.
usually is.
What you notice, given that this was a surprisingly stupidly easy check for what it is that you notice there is a magical necklace on it. With your affinity to the arcane, you pick up on the energy of the crystal of the necklace that was around, and it's sort of hidden under the armor, where you wouldn't particularly look right away.
I was actually going to say, if we can spare 10 minutes, I might try and detect magic instead of having my light up. To see if I can see this dragon egg we're looking for.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It is a ritual, so everyone will just have to bear with me for 10 minutes. Because I
That's
do not
okay.
have it prepared.
While you're doing that, I would like to use a cleric ability
Yeah,
to
what are you doing?
sense the presence of undead.
Sense the presence of undead? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
I open my awareness to magically detect undead within 60 feet of me. I know their
Within
location.
60 feet of you?
Yeah,
Okay.
if there's any undead. But This doesn't tell me anything about what they are or their identity. It just tells me whether or not there is undead.
So I'll say that you start a prayer.
Yeah.
And you don't really pick up on anything undead within 60 feet of you.
Okay, it's good to know.
Wait, Dracus, you have a torch up, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll put the stick near you then. Okay, yeah, so I'll just take a knee. That's how I do that in the game. And just mutter to myself for 10 minutes.
You go into your shell for 10 minutes.
I can, yes, and you'll see like for legal
OPM.
reasons, not hieroglyphics, but hieroglyphics on my shell that are kind of etched into my shell will start to glow kind of faint blue
So you mean mystic
for the duration.
runes?
Well, yeah, but Egyptian-y.
Okay, mystic runes they are then. Ye old runes.
And then I'll come out, and my eyes will be like a bright, full blue.
So you, when you come out, see that. How does Detect Magic go?
30 feet, but I'll grab the necklace first.
You sense magic coming from where the necklace was.
Can I see what school of magic is emanating from it? Evil.
Evocation magic.
Okay, I will pick up the necklace anyway.
Yep.
Oh my god, I feel like I did this in one of Sam's campaigns and it was like a necklace of fireball and it exploded in my hand. It wasn't great.
That sounds like something Sam would have done.
Yeah, right? Because
Yeah.
he knew
I remember he
would
did that.
He knew I
he
would
did
put
that
it on.
to you. Oh no, you picked it up next to everybody else. It blew up, and you, as your reaction, Misty stepped out of the fucking
No,
glass.
that's not it at all. It just hit me.
It did something.
I misty step a lot.
You and your fucking Misty step.
Anyway, so detect magic 30 feet, but again, the spell cannot penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 foot of dirt or wood.
Well, considering that there is
Everything
literally
is-
stone all around you.
Everything up here is a foot's worth of stone, but that's fine as long as I can like.
Everything here is a shitload of stone.
As long as I can kind of see in the general vicinity.
Speaking
You
of,
can see in the general facility just
And can I just look back
necklace.
into this room as well? Just kind of around here, just to make sure there's nothing.
You do see that they're walking around the room, obviously.
Well, yeah, just because I see Annie looking back with her holy senses, I'm like, oh god, what if something is following
around
us?
here, near the like bony carcass pile.
clarify, pitch black darkness, but you can see glowing on the carcass across the room. So
I can.
you got to be careful not to trip.
Yeah, I'm great at that. It's fine.
No, as in he can see
I can
where
see
the
that.
magical item is.
Yeah,
he
I
can't
just
see
can't.
everything
I
else.
just can't get to it.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I mean. So
hey guys, 1, can you bring a torch over here? Or 2, can I also have a torch, please?
Dracus
Yeah,
is too busy performing funeral rites for this skeleton defeated.
Okay.
I'll take out a second torch and press to digitate to light it and hand it to.
Good. Go team,
Immortal.
we got this.
Okay, and then I will tell Annie to come with me because I don't want this ox coming. Oh, you said the ox wasn't undead, so
Yeah, I said
It
there
was
no
a
one dead.
skeleton.
It was a skeleton already.
yeah, because those don't come back to life. Get your head out of your ass, Annie.
Hey, no one ever said I had to do undead.
Okay, anyway, yeah, I'll go up and have a look at the skeleton of the ox.
Torches.
You look around and
You clearly
see...
picked the better backpack,
You got the better backpack?
Annie, because it's full of torches.
Yeah.
And I think I've
Yeah.
burnt 3 now.
Yeah, this is your third one.
I will reimburse you for the torch later. It's okay.
While you look around, you find this small, intricately carved piece of amber. And also with your tech magic, you learn that this has a chronergy feel to it.
I love chronergy.
That is all.
Part of me wants to take another half hour to identify everything, but I know we're going to be mauled by a dragon if I do that.
Yeah, I didn't plan to have you guys go into a mine with a dragon right away.
What do you,
But-
what did you see?
I'll show her in my hand, obviously, but kind of clutching it tightly so she can't take it. It's a magic rock.
Right. I think we should just move on.
I don't think you understood me. It's a magic rock.
I believe you, I do. I'm just not sure how a rock could help us.
And Jono, sorry, Dracus.
Yep.
While you perform your funeral rites, the same thing as before happens where Annie sees that feather float off her arm and guide the spirit away, the next life. And the skeleton.
Do I see that with my detect magic? Do I see Annie's arm glowing at all? Where her feather would be?
Ooh, I'll get you to roll me a religion check to see if you see it.
Religion. Oh no. 8.
You do not see it.
Scrub.
It was a 50-50 whether he would see it, and he kind of rolled low, so I'm going to go with that.
So Annie's rebellious tattoo remains a mystery to us all.
Yes. And what you realize is that this skeleton crumbles to ash.
Wait. Wouldn't my tattoo be magic? Because it was
Yeah.
from a god?
Yeah, but I just assume
It's-
it's lost in your overall glow. I don't see it specifically.
Yeah.
Is
I
how
thought
I
it was the
interpret
thing
that.
I thought it was the thing that was giving me magic.
Kind of a bit of yes, but also a bit of no.
The magic comes from within.
Like, clerics get their magic from devoting themselves to their god. It's not like a warlock where it's on loan from a higher power, if that makes sense. Like, you get your power from your faith, and the Raven Queen has come to you, and you have that faith in her, which sort of gives you your magical powers. And the tattoo is a little bit of an extension of that faith. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's not exactly magical as much as it is divine.
Yeah, so it's basically my holy symbol.
Yeah, for lack of a better word, it's like your holy symbol.
Okay.
Like your holy marking.
Proceed.
Just quickly, what kind of
Yes.
ground is it? Is it just like loose dirt, or is it like a harder stone?
This is a hardened stone.
Okay, so
Right.
we're not like leaving tracks behind us or anything.
No. Sorry, I should have mentioned that it was a hardened stone.
No, that's
guys
cool.
will
I was just
recognize
going to
my fault.
start molding earth our tracks away, but I won't then because we're not leaving any.
Yeah, no, you're not leaving any real tracks, which is why it was so interesting and why I noted like those claw marks going back up into the defensive sort of positioning.
And he keeps disappearing into the void.
What do we see ahead?
You see that this section comes to an end. There's like 3 different voids in front of you, so I'm trying to work out where you are in the room. So what you see ahead of Jono's character in a straight line past the skeleton, Annie, you see that there are some darkened blue crystals, and that this cavern comes to an end.
Oh, so this is like all walled off.
Now I gotta remove one of the things quickly to see it.
Oh.
So it kind of goes.
It goes this way.
Yes, but it goes that way. Like that one comes to a dead end, but you did see that there were some
That's like a wall.
crystals. It does go in about 10 feet. It's blocking off another room that I couldn't quite work out. I didn't want to have like 10,000 of these hidden zones because it would be really annoying to try and keep deleting them all the time.
None of these crystals are giving off like magic, though. They're just crystals.
Oh, actually, you do notice that the crystal sword and the crystal blue battle axe were giving off magical effects.
Interesting. But none of the actual crystals in the walls, though. This is really my main concern.
The blue ones gave off a slight magical effect. And the red ones that were over here also gave off a magical effect. They gave off a minor evocational aura about them.
All of them, or just the red?
The red, the blue, and the yellow ones. They're the only ones you've seen so far. And the orange ones have all given off minor evocational. Actually, no. You haven't looked at the orange ones or the green ones yet.
No, the orange
You just
ones
see
are
the red.
bridge, which I didn't go to.
Yeah, you've got the yellow, the purple, the charred ones, and the blue ones. The purple one here is actually dyed red. So notice that all the crystals in this room are giving off some minor evocational elements to them.
Did you say there were some blue ones like right here, like really close?
Yeah, like right in front of that skeleton, but there's one of my barriers there, so you guys not to see into it.
Oh, okay. Oh god, I
Which
need to see
is.
it. Can I just quickly see if there's like did you say these ones in here had been mined at all? Or I'm just looking for.
No, I haven't said that these ones had been mined at.
I
They
figured
look
you didn't tell
like
me.
these ones haven't really been mined at per se, but what you do realize is that the char marks are also a lot more prominent and they start following the curvature of the room.
So it was trying to seal itself in with fire. Clever.
I never said fire.
Well, I was just trying to see if I could get like a little piece of the crystal. So if there was like a bit on the floor or like a tiny chunk, I could just like.
Okay, that's what you're doing here. I will
just
get you
a little bit of it to maybe show a geologist later or something.
Yeah, I'll say that like this crystal next to the skeleton looks like it's been bumped around a bit. So I'll get you to roll me a straight. What is the word I'm thinking of?
Athletics.
No.
What else am I good at? Survival.
I'll get you to do a strength check of moderate difficulty.
That doesn't mean anything.
You're sort of trying to. There's no real bits on the floor, but there are some bits that are looking like you can kind of just pull them off.
So yeah, but strength is just athletics, isn't it? Only.
It's not really an athletic
Or am I just not adding my
it's just
proficiency?
a strength check.
So just the +2 to it?
Just the +2 to it, yeah.
Which is well.
Oh, amazing.
Fucking nailed that.
Nat 20.
We're getting a lot of crits.
As you go to
on the parts that don't matter, like, that's the only issue.
So as you go to, you find this little chunk that kind of has a little divot into it, and you kind of wriggle it a bit, and it starts breaking, and then you hear a crunch. And what you've pulled off is a very cold feeling, like good forearm size chunk of blue crystal.
Nice. I put that in my backpack.
Nice. How long does it take magic class?
Ooh, I'm in the wrong spell. It's Mold Earth. I think it's like No, I don't think it's anywhere near that long.
It's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, you've still got a couple of minutes of it left. So, what are you guys doing? Are you walking to the next room?
Yep.
Yep, Dracus is already sprinting ahead.
Yep. So as you lot walk into the next room, you start seeing that this room has been mined a lot more aggressively. Oh, you guys can't see like the full corners of the room. Shit.
No.
Okay. Yeah. That's the... give me a second.
You can just undo it. We can just pretend that we can't see what's ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, hello.
Oh my god.
I'll actually
Jono's
allow
10 foot from the thing.
I'll actually allow Liara to see it
Oh.
because you two don't have dark vision. Liara, can you see into it now?
Yeah, I can now.
Yeah, so you can kind of see the layout of this room, and you can see to the left that there is a lot more crystals of green and blue, and that this room was more one of the central mining hubs,
Right.
as the better way to describe it. And you see that there is some sandstone, some granite, some like diamond orish kind of stuff around.
You like those crystals, Immortal? There's plenty more in this room,
Ooh.
in this cavern.
So as you walk in Immortal before your magic fades, you see that there are some green crystals giving off a evocationist energy, a very deep purple one giving off a sort of necrotic energy, and you see a very almost sapphire blue coming off over here, also giving off evocationist energy. So the one you've gotten first off was a very
Light.
deep, very light pale blue, and it felt cold to the touch. Yeah, and this one's a more sapphire color to it, and the green is more emerald lime color, and the purple is like same kind of purple as Liara's character token,
Interesting.
giving off that sense of necrotic energy.
My god, everyone get me a hunk of all of these crystals.
I'd prefer not to waste our time with this. I have a feeling
You're a waste of time,
Laura's
but that's
right,
fine.
right around the corner here.
And she sprints off.
She's just gonna slowly start walking in this direction, and then probably see the end of the bridge and be like, "Ah, this is where this is where the bridge would have taken us."
Yeah, it's where the bridge would take you. As you walk up, you see this is exactly where the bridge would have taken.
I'm just gonna edge over to this purple crystal and just try and grab a piece on the way.
I'll get you to do another strength check, just straight strength. Just add your modifier to it.
14.
So as you go to break off another chunk, it's not as big. It's about the size of your palm, and you kind of shattered like a part of it as well. So it's not a clean cut. Whereas the blue piece you got was a very clean piece. This piece is probably about 75% clean cut, and it's about 25% looking very jagged and not so usable.
Cool. I'll just backpack that and just. Oh my god. And
Godly,
he's
I'll let you
disappeared
go.
into the void.
Yeah. So,
Dragons, she's gone. Ah.
so as you have disappeared into the void, Annie, simply delete it. So you can see just how big this room was and how much mining has gone on. And as you walk ahead, you realize that there is a lot more rubble in this room, especially in the corners over here, around a series of orange crystals this time. God, I stuck those things so terribly. Oh, right from go. And yeah, you see that this is where the bridge would have connected if you guys had taken that route.
Then we would have missed out on all of these cool crystals.
Was this a crystal mine? What can I say? It's fun.
Can you even do anything with those crystals?
Well, I don't know, but that's the beauty of it.
Didn't
It's also at this time that your
You don't know anything
that
about
your
it.
detect magic now wears off.
I'm blind.
Yes, you've been blind the whole time, you blundering fool.
But now more so.
As in, you're not seeing the magical effects now.
Yeah. I still have the torch though, so that's cool.
Yeah, you guys can see the immediate vicinity around you.
So going into the next room?
Yes. Let's see. So as Annie walks
Looking
into
around?
the next room, you know where the end of this room is, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. You can hide everything now. So as you walk into this room, Annie, you see another broken down mine cart. You see. Ooh, you do.
Perception check.
Hey, I'm trying to work out if you would physically see that. Perception?
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as you walk in and look around, you see that there is a pile of bones over here, more skeletal in their form,
Anything
like
interesting
picked
amongst
clean.
the bones?
These ones
Oh,
are being
they're
picked clean.
a feeding pile.
Yeah,
Like
sort of
fresh
feeding.
or like...
I'll get you to roll me an investigation or animal handling for this one.
I'll go
Your
animal handling again. So that'll
dealer's
be
choice.
a 18.
18.
Mhm.
You see that this skeleton belonged to a dwarf.
Oh, poor bastard.
Yeah, over mine. Sounds about right.
It's
And
racist. Profiling.
they're dwarves. They don't like people. They live underground. It's fine. We got this. And you see that this skeleton had been picked clean by what you would assume from looking around in this cabinet system was a young dragon, very young dragon, and this would have been picked off a very long time ago. You can't discern how long ago, but you know that long enough to know that you should be on edge should there still be something draconic in this mining
I
system.
fear the prize we seek may have already hatched.
Dracus walks over and looks at the body and he's like, a phoenix, yeah? A phoenix, right?
Oh god, this douchebag.
Dracus, we're here for a dragon's egg.
Dracus, we need to have a talk.
Oh, what do you
We
mean?
have to talk about the birds and the bees, buddy.
When a mummy dragon and a daddy dragon love each other very much.
No, shut up, Annie. I'm gonna use mold earth because it says I can make pictures in the ground, and I'll like make a phoenix in the ground, and then like swipe it away and make a dragon appear in the ground.
Like that.
Just because I can.
Leave
And
my
it says I
ancestors
can-
out of this.
And it says I can make the stone. You can cause shapes and colors to appear in the stone. So I'm gonna like color that shit too.
Wait,
Because I can.
Dracus, I have an idea. I'm not sure that it's a good one, but you can speak Draconic, yes?
Well, I mean, yeah. Of course I can.
Why don't you call out in Draconic? We come in peace. And then if
Okay.
something answers
I'll
back,
say perhaps we don't call out anything in the cave in case the dragon's not what he is.
I know it's a risk, but if we can present ourselves as allies, then perhaps.
By that logic, we should just all call that out in every language we know.
Drakus
Cover
kind of
all
like
bases.
just does the head bop on Immortal, and he's like, don't be dumb. We're obviously dealing with a dragon here. Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb, says the paladin.
I will take an extra long
Just sigh.
sigh. I was going to say puff of opium. I don't know. What you do.
Oh yeah, just like
Inhale.
the old yeah.
The old,
Ah.
breathe, Nina.
Don't hit the idiot.
Deep breaths, immortal deep breaths.
And then, so Drakus takes a few steps forward, and he says something completely incomprehensible to you both. It just sounds like which
You assume
It sounds like the dragon roar from Skyrim.
You assume it's incomprehensible. You don't know what languages I speak.
wow.
Do you speak Draconic?
No, I don't speak.
Yeah, right.
just say it.
Types draconic into proficiencies. Yes, I understood every word.
No, I chose Dwarvish because I was like, I never pick Dwarvish, and that's always something that Sam uses.
Oh,
So.
that's always a meme. Sam loves his dwarves.
Yeah, I know, and I really wish I didn't take it because the only dwarf we've met is dead. This
That
pile
is
of bones over here.
So yeah, Drakus calls out, "We come in peace" in Draconic.
As you do that primal guttural dragon roar, you all tentatively wait.
Yeah, like a good 15 feet back.
1 second, 2 seconds,
Drakus turns around and he's like, "Hang on a sec. If we're dealing with a baby,
4 seconds,
we're not gonna. It's not gonna know how to speak
5
Draconic.
seconds.
You're being dumb."
6 seconds,
Says the man that just shouted out into the darkness.
7 seconds.
Well, yeah, you know,
You don't
hindsight.
hear anything. You guys don't hear. Ooh, can I get everybody to make me a perception check, please?
Yes.
And if you have advantage on hearing checks, do so.
Who
But-
does?
I
Who
don't
has
think
advantage
so.
on hearing?
Only the
There are
things-
some races that have advantages on hearing and smelling things.
I have advantage on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that is a dirty 20.
that nat 1
Wait, perception? No, yeah, it's 20.
plus 1.
Yeah,
Oof.
14.
I got it too.
You two, the non-dragon here,
Can't even translate it back. Oh no.
you guys hear a sort of muted version of what Jono just did, coming up from a this way direction,
Oh.
sort of towards the bridge.
Oh, is it in the pit?
The bottom of the pit. Oh,
Oh god, the static got Liara.
Not necessarily like. Well, keep in mind you don't know how deep it is.
Well, do we? I really want to venture out and have a look now.
Drakus just starts walking this way because he didn't hear anything.
Drakus, where are you going? Clearly came from the other direction.
What clearly came from
I'll
the
like,
other-
I'll like whisper shout at you.
What?
What are you doing?
What? I didn't hear anything. What are you guys talking about?
practice. Trust. And escape the bridge.
I don't even know what you're saying.
It came from under the bridge, Drakus.
But out of curiosity, what did Tim say? Because it was echoed back.
Yeah, that's
You're-
true. Did it sound like what Drakus shouted?
It
Was it just an
sounded
echo?
like
That'd be hilarious.
it sounded muted version of what Drakus just did. Like this, not exactly the same, but you could kind of get the gist that it was the similar dialect.
It could have just been an echo.
Your microphone's breaking up real badly.
With my perception of 20, would I have gathered whether it was an echo or did it sound different?
It sounded different.
Is it
So-
just mimicking us? What if it's a Kenku trapped down the well?
Note to self, make this thing a kenku now just to piss you off.
Wait, also, this quick powwow. What languages does everyone know in case we need to speak in front of someone? Does anyone know anything other than common?
Draconic and Celestial.
No. Okay. Well, we can't speak in private.
I feel like Liara knows thieves can't.
Yeah, I don't know that. I wasn't a rogue.
She was.
I know common, aquan, dwarvish, and abyssal.
Jeez.
Okay.
Freaking nerd.
Yeah, that's literally my
That's
class.
literally the
is,
wizard class. Liara, what languages do you know for the party?
What about?
What languages do you know?
We're just,
Tim
we're
was
just, doing
just
a quick,
wondering.
just doing a quick side powwow. What languages do you know?
Elven, common, elven, Sylvan.
Okay, so there's no secret language we all know that we can speak. Okay.
Yeah, common.
Yeah,
What
it was
we've been
gonna be.
using, you idiots.
This was for private conversations in front of other people.
Oh.
You
Like,
can't
when
have
someone
private
speaks in their language
conversations in
around you.
front of other people. What?
Well, you
Well,
can.
perhaps,
They'll know it's about them, but they won't know what we're saying.
perhaps we should all learn another language the next time we have a
That
few
costs money because we looked into it one campaign, and it's like a gold a day for like a year.
You can also teach other people a language as long as you know it.
Oh my god, Dracus, teach me Celestial. Teach me.
But
Yeah,
you
gentlemen,
will need to be like.
No,
I think
Andy's right.
it'll take like half a year to do so because the first teacher is proficient in it.
Andy's right. Let's go and
now
look at February.
is not the time.
Now is definitely not the time.
Okay, so peering over
The
with
abyss.
just the torchlight, I assume we can't see the bottom.
Not immortal. Hand me the torch.
Well, don't throw it. I was just going to throw some lights down there because they're expendable.
Throw the torch.
How
I-
far can they reach?
I believe
80 feet.
80 feet, yeah.
Give me the torch.
Wait, no.
Give me the torch.
It's got a range of 120. How can you cast it 120 feet away if they have to be within?
I would say the 100.
No. It doesn't have to be near me at all. A light must be within 20 feet of another light. So I can throw it 120 feet away and then go 80 feet from that. So I get 200 feet away.
But you won't be able to see it.
Well, we'll be
If
able
you
to.
throw it 120 feet away from you.
Well, I can just kind of gauge it. I can move them. I can move them 60 feet as well. So I can make it close to us and then just continuously push them away.
Okay. I buy what you're selling.
While he's doing that, I am also, for posterity, just going to take out another torch, light it, and drop it over the bit.
Okay, so
If I had Mage Hand, I would catch that so hard.
as you've dropped this torch,
I just look at her, just
We
like
see the
wide
glowing
eyed.
eyes of the dragon.
no, actually, you see it fall. 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, 40 feet, and then out of vision. And
What?
what?
It's true.
If it's more than what you can see, you won't see it.
Yeah, that's fair. We've only got 60 feet usually. Looking down, is what's under the bridge like just a straight walled chasm drop? There's no like.
You need to make a perception check
I
with
will.
disadvantage because you're
Well, I can.
looking in the dark.
Well, can I snap my fingers and make a bunch of lights appear?
Yeah.
And
say that
then,
with
and then make my
disadvantage.
perception check
Yes.
at regular?
It's regular.
How?
Disadvantage.
How? If the
Oh.
object isn't obscured, why can we not see the light of it in the distance?
It's one of those things where it's
Just
you can see so far, before you lose track of the object.
It's just swallowed by the dark.
Does that make sense?
Not really. I mean, I can see lights on the other side of Brisbane. They're more than 20 meters.
Yeah, how do I explain this in such a way?
Yeah. I guess it's just one of those dumb game mechanics.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like you can see 60 feet in dark vision.
And then that's it. That's Wizards of the Coast for you.
So it's sort of like you see it.
But
You see
it, but
it fall.
it's not an object. It's a lit object. So I'm saying, even regardless
Yeah.
of dark vision, wouldn't I still see the light after 60 feet?
Depends how far away it got, I guess. How
But
deep
like,
is the hole?
Did you do a straight shot or did you throw it?
No, I dropped it. Like I'm just trying to understand, because if I'm at a human being, as a human being in real life, I can see lights more than a kilometer in the dark.
Okay.
Why after 20?
After 80 feet.
80
So what's happened is it's gone to about 80 feet, and the light has disappeared. But you also heard it hit something. Make that sort of like clink sound
okay.
as it's hit something and then fallen off on something else.
Did the thing it hit sound angry?
It sounds like it hit ground.
Well, my perception check was a 7, so I don't see anything.
No, you don't see it.
Well, that was just for the lining of the drop. So even with a 7, it just looks like a
So as
sheer
you
cave
go
wall.
and you extend your legs down to 80 feet,
Maybe it fell into
and you
water?
look down, you see that there is a lip, and then so it's kind of like there's like another rock jutting out. Your torch hit that and has gone underneath it.
Oh, so it opens up into a wider hole.
Essentially, yeah.
Another cavity.
Okay,
Makes more sense.
this would be a
Yeah,
prime
sorry, I
time for
was
some
really
suggestions.
bad at explaining things. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Annie, I suggest you walk. Oh no, because I can't.
Dracus just starts talking in Draconic while those two are arguing. He's like,
Which translates to, oh hey, what's up?
yeah, pretty much. No, he's like, hello, is there anyone down there, kind of thing. But you guys don't know
Are
that.
you
So.
speaking this or yelling it?
Yelling it.
Are you standing on the rickety bridge? You should probably be.
No.
So you're saying it from the edge. I'll get you to roll me a performance check, please.
Ah, must be a couple of years since I spoke any Draconic then.
Well, yeah, you only do it at family Christmases. You know.
Oh, that's true. Performance. What's performance under?
Charisma skill.
Ooh, 19.
Nice. Your words carry down, and you hear them reverberate down the chasm. And then you wait for a little bit, and you hear a response come back very guttural, very pissed, saying, "Who dares enter my realm?
Hmm.
What do you do?"
Well, you guys don't know that. Dracus just starts walking away. He's like, nope, fuck that.
That's what he said.
What was that?
He was like, who
Oh,
enters in my realm? We should probably get out of here.
very, very pissed.
He sounds very pissed.
Plus, you threw some fire at him, Annie. What the fuck? I turn off my dancing lights immediately.
I'm gonna call out down into the
Oh
tunnel.
god, I'm gonna step away from the bridge.
Eat the dragon's egg.
Asking the dragon for its baby.
Oh, good God.
Which is what I will whisper
This
to
is
myself,
like
and if
the-
anybody hears that, that's fine.
Okay, give me a second to pull up the stats for this thing and what it fucking knows.
Oh no.
Why?
Surely it knows common.
Everyone knows car.
You
she's gonna try
hear in common now. Did you yell in common?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You hear very pissed off. Sorry, that is the type of thing you're after here. You hear it yell back. You dare seek my child as well.
Indeed.
What the fuck?
We were offered 2,000 gold to do so.
You hear the reverberating coming up from the pit. uh, and I suppose it'll take more to get you guys to leave.
Perhaps a trade.
We'll give you our dragon.
Trackers just looks and he's like, "Excuse me."
You hear a more inquisitive voice, still angry. A trade.
Show
What do you
yourself.
offer?
No, don't show yourself. Fine, stay down there.
I've
Do you
not
want me
known
to alter
to
this?
barter with shadows.
Hey, what are you doing?
He's just gonna look over his shoulder and be like, "Trust me."
Oh my god.
Oh God! This is not
Last
where I
time we
thought this was
trusted
gonna
you, we
go.
were eaten by a house.
You're not wrong. To which you hear back, I also don't barter with shadows. Come down here.
I would love to. Don't exactly have a way down. Don't have wings and all.
You hear a very, very persuasive voice.
Oh no.
And all three of you step on the bridge. And I need the three of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save.
Please.
Does this seem like... Oh, I don't need it, never mind. Oh, maybe I might, if it's like an
15.
ancient dragon. 23.
18.
Immortal. You watch as your two friends start walking
Oh fuck!
onto the bridge.
It's a fucking... If it's an ancient dragon, that's fucking... They're gonna murder us all.
Yeah.
Even an
What are you gonna
adult.
do? If you know, if the DM puts a CR15 creature in your path, sometimes you just gotta face it head on.
Disagree. What are you doing? Get off the
Disagree.
bridge.
You, Annie, and Dracus feel yourself slowly walking onto the bridge.
Do it.
Okay.
I will stay on the
Uh,
solid
it
stone
is.
bit.
Are we like compelled to just walk onto the bridge and that's it?
You're compelled to walk into the bridge and that's it.
God.
Do I have free will?
You do have free will. It was just a very, very persuasive,
Like come out, show
Yeah.
yourselves, kind of.
like, command walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am going to command back.
You can use command.
She's a cleric.
Yeah, I have the command spell.
Ooh.
Uh,
It's a one word.
Do you have
rise.
to be able to see them? I don't
That's
know.
a good question. I don't even know the range of the spell.
No, it's fine. Just shout it. No rules. Outlaw country.
Rise.
Outlaw country. Quickly reword command. Because I may have
60
done...
feet. I think he's far too it's far too far away for him to have used it.
Yeah,
on us.
sorry. That was
I wouldn't have
my
been able
bad.
to use it on him.
So, rewind that. You guys
Oh,
don't walk
no,
onto
no.
the bridge.
He definitely is less than 60 feet away because he commanded us, so I'm
Yeah,
commanding
yeah.
him
Yeah.
back.
Yep, go for it, go for it, go for it.
Rise!
Rise, okay. What am I rolling for this one?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yes, wisdom save.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I have a good wisdom save here, people.
It's fine.
Damn.
No.
I actually potentially could have succeeded on that if I'd actually planned to play a cleric.
Uh,
The
does a
DC is 12.
21 beat your save?
Well, the
Let's go to
DC is
+6.
12. So.
Oh.
Yes, it's
Oh.
21.
It's fine. I'm sure you won't need that spell slot later, Leon. It's cool.
Plus 6, then his proficiency.
Yeah, it's got a plus
Oh,
6.
God, would have been plus
So
6.
as this
My
continues,
God, this thing's like CR 15. Oh my God.
What have you got us into?
We're
Well,
so fucked.
it literally said
Ah.
it's an adult because its child is the egg. So,
Yeah, but
that's just logic.
I didn't
it's
realize.
also going to command you guys back.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep. Say.
It's
Just-
going to command the word
Come
leave.
on, not 20.
Going to command you, all three of you, with leave.
No,
Me
that,
too, even though I'm not on the bridge.
no, that's not a 20. Well, I
Leap
guess I
or
have to
leave?
Leave.
Ah, well, I'm leaving. Bye, everyone.
Oh, you're leaving.
We would, but we don't know how.
God, those are the shittiest rolls.
The
ever.
command
I
fails.
I was
The
hoping.
command fails if we can't do it, and we don't know how to leave, so it fails.
I was hoping I'd roll a really high roll there and just have a nice chit chat with the dragon or something, but no.
So he says leave, and
I mean, like, we could walk into the next room and then just come back. Like,
essentially you could, yes.
Maybe that will satiate it.
okay, so
Yeah.
fast forward 5 minutes of us walking away and then walking back and being like, so we couldn't find the way out. Can we have that egg now?
You're gonna get eaten.
Trust me, immortal.
Oh,
Business.
what'd you just say?
Oh no.
What did I say? What?
What did you just say?
I said we fast forward of us following the command word to walk
Yeah,
away.
you guys leave, go into the room, and come back.
And then we come back. And
Wait, the
then I
hidden room? Did we go into the hidden room?
No, we couldn't find a way out. What did I say? We couldn't find a way out.
Can we have the egg,
Can
please?
Can we have that egg now?
You hear a chuckle at that remark. uh, pardon me while I cough up all my bloody drinks I've been drinking tonight.
Same.
Annie's gonna
Yeah.
call out after hearing the chuckle and feeling insulted. She's gonna be like, "If you think this is a joke, then come up here and fight us. Take that egg from your cold, dead claws."
My egg was already taken. Not with me anymore.
Oh, that's so
And you,
sad.
so you're all defensive about it, but you're a neglectful parent. Hmm? Hmm?
Why are you antagonizing the truck?
Drakus kind of
Trust me,
just
I'm
like
doing
puts
business.
his hand on Annie's shoulder, like to try to be like, just be quiet for a
To
second.
cast guidance, good idea. Thank
No, I
you,
don't
pal.
have guidance. No, but then Drakus calls out, and he's like, "Well, perhaps we can go find the egg, and if you have a greater prize for us, we'll return it to you."
See, that's what I was going with this, Dragus. We wouldn't know
You.
the egg if I hadn't pushed him. Business. Gosh.
Drakus kind of like
It's like
strokes
you
his
guys
chin, and he's like,
get-
"Oh, hang on."
It's almost like you guys think that I'm the charlatan.
No, you're in a timeout, Annie.
So you. You feel the walls start to shake a little bit. You feel the rumbling. And the three of you see a black dragon head come up around here.
Dracus instantly starts kneeling, like head
Yeah,
bowed
no,
and everything.
Yep. Annie, what you see, and what you also see, Nortel, is it is very heavily scarred over
so
its
an easy
face
fight it shall
and
be.
eyes.
I'm digging this grave as deep as I can.
Yep. The Raven Queen's not gonna like fuck you up in a minute.
Nah, it's still good. She got us out of that plight with that little spectral thing. I'm sure she can help us against it.
I love how that's
It's
where
the
you
same.
went with
It's
this.
the same thing. It's the same thing.
No, it's
In
not.
Annie's eyes, she's like, "Look, I've got a god on my side. You can't touch this."
Oh, you poor unfortunate soul in pain.
Eat
In
me, eat me.
Dracus is still
I want
kneeling.
to die.
Dracus is
I
still
will
kneeling.
follow suit and kneel also.
Okay, yep.
And he's like, "Forgive my friend, Ancient One.
Ooh, I like this.
She's an idiot.
Yeah, she's an idiot. With
Me.
the only thing that motivates her is that the gold coin at the end of the day. But myself and my friend Immortel here can be motivated by other means, like um,
Magic secrets.
Being
But
an absolute simp.
Dracus kind of
His
just like
simpy
punches
secret.
Annie's leg to be like, "Kneel, you idiot," kind of thing.
Oh, what the hell?
I'll get you to roll me an attack roll,
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
gonna kneel.
and Annie, roll me a dex save.
I'm not attacking. I'm just like tapping her leg.
Yeah,
But
still roll
sure.
anyway.
Now
Oh
one.
god. Yep.
oh, well, good job.
Wow,
9.
we're shit at this. We look like absolute dickheads in front of this all-knowing ancient dragon.
I never said ancient. You just assumed.
No, well, no, not ancient, but
Adult dragon.
Yeah, we'll go adult.
Yeah, you're
An adult
kneeling now.
dragon.
I
No,
just hit you in that
definitely
pressure
not.
point in your leg, and
No. So what's happened is Annie's gone to avoid the thing, and you've hit her. Well, you've
she
hit her,
falls
but
off
it's not enough to force her to kneel. It's enough to kind of get the dragon's attention, though. Like you, Dracus, know how dragons work.
again. Yeah, right. Of course I do.
Apparently, they're all just rude. I am trying to do business.
Have some respect for the Ancient
You mean
One.
the way the dwarves did business?
For the no, I'm not a. Are you? Oh my god, and you're stupid. I'm an elf.
An elf that
Elf,
doesn't know her
dwarf,
My name
place.
is Annie. Your name is.
above you.
Nope, don't see it on the ceiling. Oh, you mean your name is above you? That's a strange name. I mean, Dracus is a pretty strange name. Maybe it's a
Oi.
dragon thing. Anyway, while these two idiots are groveling, uh, back to the point. Yes, your egg isn't here. What's with all the messing around? Like, do you want it back? Do you care? Are you a mother dragon? A dad dragon? You seem like a pretty neglectful parent.
you you confuse neglect with thievery.
So somebody stole your child,
Yep.
Dracus gets up and he's like,
and you did nothing?
I fought to the
I mean,
best of my ability.
I call that mm, clearly not good enough.
Considering that
I know
I
I
am
would give
trapped
my
down
life.
here,
I would give my life to save my spawn. Bit of a shame you didn't do the same.
How
I
are you
did the
trapped
best I
down
could.
here?
Yeah, what do you mean you're trapped? Good point, Immortal. First useful thing you've said.
I'm gonna firebolt you in a second.
So what you realize, Immortal, is that with the way that this dragon's restricted in movement, is that given what happened here, you can sort of piece together with your high intelligence that the dragon came down here to protect its egg or eggs.
Mhm.
And after fighting with the dwarfs, grew heavily scarred and fled down here. And has since been too weary and has just grown. And now is trapped down here with no way to escape.
As in, it's too big for the passageways.
It's too big for the passageways now. So it's trapped. It can't leave.
So just as like a scale, how big, like, is it only its neck coming up from here?
Pretty much you're getting like just the like pretty much like the nostrils and the mouth are coming through. And even then that's pushing it. Like it can't bring its head up enough to look at you in the eye.
Oh, so it's like massive.
Big
Like
boy.
it's pretty much got like just the tip of its snout coming through. And you can see it's very heavily scarred.
How would you even get it out of here?
Are we going to do business or do we have to kill you?
Business it is then. I grow tired of fighting.
Yeah, thank you. See, gentlemen, this is what you get when you don't grovel and you actually try to talk your way out of things.
And you see the head retreat back into the darkness.
Dracus kind of looks at Annie. He's like, "No, I wasn't groveling. I was showing respect for the Ancient One."
Yeah.
I kneel for no creature, nor man, nor woman.
Dracus grabs Annie's arm and he's like, "What about a god then?"
I kneel before no god.
Bullshit.
As your arm turns to ash.
Dracus just lets go and he's just like, "No."
You're crazy, Annie.
I serve myself.
I'm so glad you're so chaotic, Annie. I love it.
So, I guess
Oh no, that Annie's like literally the reason you guys are fine right now.
that's insane. Annie's the only person that antagonized it.
You also
But
noticed it was a
I
black
didn't
dragon.
I didn't show weakness. 'Cause I
Didn't
ain't no
show
simp.
weakness. You showed respect.
Respect.
Out of character?
No, you're misunderstanding that you thought you were showing respect, but what you were doing was groveling. It looked upon you with disdain.
It literally
Dragons
couldn't
are
look at you guys.
magnificent creatures that look down upon things that aren't worthy of their level. I stood up to it and talked to it as an equal, so it saw me as an equal. You gotta think like a dragon. Come on, Dracus, you should know this.
I
Keep in
haven't
mind,
talked to
Dracus,
my
you're a
parents
blue
in
dragon,
years.
yes?
Yeah, I'm a blue dragon.
Simp dragon.
This was a black dragon.
Which, what does that mean to my character?
Black dragons are very cruel, hedonistic, sadistic. They will often play with their food.
You see, if I'd
And
known that
they
about 10
will
minutes
try
ago, I
and
would have
keep
just
someone
killed it.
alive for as long as they can, making sure that they beg for mercy, offering the chance of respite before killing them eventually.
Yeah, if I knew that about 10 minutes ago, Dracus would have been like biting that dragon head off. But that's fine. Anyway.
Well, as your memory comes to and you realize what's just transpired, Annie's gonna give you a nod like, do you want to fight this thing?
Dracus kind of puts his hand on the axe and he's kind of just like, doing a slight
We've
nod.
got some new toys to play with. We can find out how good they work. And that thing appears to be wounded. It'd be a fairly easy kill.
Wounded.
Dracus
Yes.
grabs the
Once.
edge of the rope bridge, puts his leg over, and he's like, aim for the bushes.
I also said scarred.
Yes.
I'm with you.
One.
And Annie puts her leg over the rope as well. On 3?
Dracus looks back. He's like, "You
Are you
coming?"
guys actually hurling over the edge?
I
What?
will.
I need to
Yeah,
know this.
we're hanging off the edge of the rope with our hands on the rope and our feet
Oh,
on the
God.
thing, but like hanging off
I
the edge,
will
ready to jump.
summon 2 of my light globes like directly in front of your eyes, both of your heads, and be like, "What the fuck? It's not wounded."
3,
It
2,
is.
1.
So you two let go.
You
And
don't even know how deep the cavern is.
Are we jumping?
are you guys jumping? Yes, no.
Do we have rope?
We do, yes.
Let me check
I
my.
Yes,
We don't-
no.
I-
Are you guys letting go of the bridge?
I have 50 feet. What do you want rope for?
to climb down.
Oh, I thought
You-
we were jumping.
You don't know how deep it is. You're gonna jump
Nah,
and
fuck it.
insta-die.
Annie's a gambler. Jump!
Okay.
Dracus sees
Alright.
that and he's just like, well, I gotta follow by example. Jumps down as well.
Going to the
But
abyss.
before she jumps, she's gonna look Immortal dead in the eyes and be like, "Don't wait too long," and then just let go and fall backwards into the dark.
Okay. Now I. Yep. I will.
Do we fall to our death?
I'll see you guys start falling.
How many
10
d6
feet.
is worth of fall damage do we take?
20 feet. 30 feet. 40 feet.
This is, oh my god, Tim, this is like the last character I played, how that one ended. Sugar, sugar.
Yeah, the difference is at that point we could all fly.
You guys fall about 60 feet.
Oh, how many d6 is that?
6.
Oh, I'm alive!
It's 23 points of damage to you both.
I'm dead. I
Are
had
you
19
actually?
health.
You're unconscious.
You killed Jono.
Okay, so we hit the
As-
ground and
Oh, I didn't say you hit the
Annie-
ground.
Oh. you
Oh,
didn't-
what do we hit?
It. You probably landed on it.
Landed on the dragon.
You splashed
Oh, into what?
water.
Fucking knew there was water. Fucking knew it.
It's been a dripping sound the entire fucking time.
Yes. I was right. I called it. Okay.
You say to Jono's corpse
Can I
floating in the-
quickly look around and locate Dracus and see if he's conscious?
Perception check.
I am in full armor, unconscious. I am drowning.
Oh, no.
Oh, she
can't
doesn't
see-
see you,
I can't
buddy.
see him on the surface, but I can see in the dark. Can I see him in the water? Like, frantically, I'm looking around trying to see if I can find it because I'm worried.
Wait, hang on. I got a question.
Yes.
So water, when you hit it, is a solid surface, yeah? Unless the surface tension has been taken away. Annie would have hit the
Yes.
water first. There wouldn't have been surface tension when Dracus hit.
I said you splashed.
Yeah, but you also said I took
didn't
23
say what you
damage.
splashed on.
Oh.
You were like, An inch high of water.
Wait, yeah. How deep is the water?
You fell into the water a solid 10 feet.
Oh, so I'm underwater looking around.
You're underwater looking around. And what you see first is one reptilian eye looking directly at you. Another one opens up. And you both
No,
get-
I'm unconscious, so.
You shut up. You both get brought up to the surface.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna rush over to Dracus and wherever he gets.
You guys are you know when an alligator leaves its snout out of the water?
Yeah. We're like floating.
You're
on the
sitting
head of
you're sitting on like just on the top of it.
Yeah. On the head of the dragon. Yeah. I'm gonna
Yep.
quickly run over to
Pretty much,
Dracus
yeah.
and kneel down beside him. And cast Cure Wounds, and you will heal 8 points of damage.
Only 8?
Yep.
So you guys are literally sitting on its nose. Do you still think you can take it?
Do you go negative hit points on in D&D, or do you just go to 0?
No, you just
If
go
the
to 0.
damage is enough to
Go to
double
0.
your max HP, you'll insta die.
Yeah, but Jono, you just go to 0, so you go up 8.
You just go to 0, you go up to 8.
So yeah, it's not like the other game where you can go negative.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, so I quickly heal and I'm like, Dracus, stay with me.
Dracus like, and then he quickly stands up and like tries to like get his surroundings, understand his surroundings or whatever.
Well, while that's happening, Immortel, you're up. What are you doing? Your friends have just jumped off the bridge.
Well,
Splash when we hit the bottom.
You hear the echoing of a splash.
meta knowledge. I know how much damage they do, and I can't survive that.
But jump anyway.
Yeah.
Do it.
Jump anyway.
No,
Come on.
there's literally no
out
way.
Of, out of character meta knowledge, I have 1 more spell slot left. Do it.
I have 2 spell slots. Do it.
Fucking YOLO, dude.
Aim for the bushes.
Hey,
Oh, I love this.
I also hate myself because this is one of the caverns I hadn't made yet. I didn't think this would fucking happen.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you could have just been like, yeah, you died.
I also don't want to go killing you guys.
no, do it. Liara's
do
asking
it.
for it.
I was asking for
I am literally just pushing, like, fully out of character, just pushing to the limits of this right now. I'm like, what can I get away with?
Okay.
Okay, see now he's gonna kill you next turn. So maybe I should just go.
Kill her next turn.
Maybe I'll just go investigate this other room we didn't go.
Okay. You gotta go investigate?
Well, I can't jump down there. I am a wizard. I am a logical.
Don't you
clone.
have rope?
You hear echoing up, come in, the water's fine. Come in.
I hear you screaming. Actually, first I hear you screaming, "Oh my God, Dracus, stay with me!"
You hear that
So-
first. You definitely hear that first.
So that kind of, makes me wonder about what's
So-
down there.
While you
Dracus,
guys are,
I mean, it will
trouble
tell
with
you,
her.
idiot. Just mold earth and make yourself
after
a
you
path down, you
guys
idiot.
hear that,
Oh, that's fair. I can do that.
Annie and
Depends how
Dracus,
God, you
steep
could
it
make
is.
it stairs along the walls.
Yeah, right?
Why
I
didn't you
say
fucking
Annie and
do that?
Dracus, their head resubmerges and you two are left treading water.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess I'll just start molding earth to make myself a spiral staircase all the way down.
Looking around, is there like any ground that we
Well,
could
it depends.
swim to
Actually,
get up
mold
on,
earth, let me
or is
see.
it just like a big bottomless pit of water?
Perception check.
I'll do that one too.
Yeah, I'll get you
Perception
to both
check.
do it
Use
as
my
well.
eyeballs. I've got sand in my eyes. I can't see.
You got some blood in your eyes. Ooh.
That's 11.
11, and what did you get?
14.
Between the panic of both of you, as far as you're both aware, this is just a body of water.
Annie's just gonna look at Dracus and just start laughing.
Oh,
It's like,
so you're actually insane.
You're actually insane. Is that how
Just
we're going
start
with
Joker laughing.
Annie, no, Annie's just like, I can't believe we're alive. Wow, what a thrill. What a rush.
Oh my god.
I want to go back up and do that
You
again.
become an adrenaline
Dracus is
junkie.
kind of just like,
it?
yeah, I'm pretty sure I just died a second ago. Not gonna lie.
You didn't die, you just became unconscious.
Fine. You're fine.
So, mold earth, I can make shapes in dirt or stone that last an hour.
Yes.
I can do. You can cast a
Hang on,
spell
hang on.
multiple times, but have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time. So I'll have it'll be like an escalator type deal where I'll be standing on one and the one in front of me, and then I'll go into that one, and the one behind me will disappear, so I can make the next one.
That sounds badass.
Okay. Let me do the math for how big this cabin is.
Yeah, I don't care how long it takes. I'm not jumping. I'm
Hang
an
on.
idiot.
At 120 feet
While
wide.
that's going on, Dracus, can I have a little bit of those magic hands over here, please?
Dracus
He's
just
all
starts
out.
touching Annie and appropriately, and then he's like, "Oh, hang on."
You said
20 feet
and
wide,
then said
down 60
appropriately,
feet.
and I thought you meant unappropriately, and I was really like,
It takes a
whoa,
minute to go down.
this is not where I expected
Whoa,
it
Whoa,
go
to
down
who did
10
I jump
feet.
down here with?
Immortal, hurry!
I'd say that after about
I don't care if it takes me 3 hours. I'm not jumping down the hole.
after about
I am a turtle, slow and
How,
steady.
it's after about an hour and a half
Oh Jesus!
how much
because you're in what you realize going down in Motel is that
An hour and a half.
you realize that the surface of this wall is very spherical, very deep, and you find that you're trying to make room for your shell to not go into the wall. You're
Can I try and do it like?
pulling out walls. It's okay. I'm gonna say for the first 10 feet, roll me a dexterity check, easy.
I can't do dexterity, so I'm gonna fail this anyway.
This is easy.
At least you take 10
easy
less
to do.
damage, full
I'll give
damage.
you advantage on it.
You
'cause you're doing
say
it for
easy
sport.
and stuff, but that doesn't actually affect this game. I rolled a
Um,
4.
No, it does, Tim.
Well, it
He's
affects the
talking-
DC.
The DC.
Yeah,
Affects
but
the
that
DC.
doesn't affect me at all.
Would have been like,
Because I choose life, I'm going to rewind time and roll again.
Yep. You guys gave you advantage on the roll, right?
Oh, you didn't say
I
advantage.
thought you rolled
Oh,
it.
well, in that case, it's a 15, and I won't rewind time.
Okay, so without rewinding time, the first few times you do this, because you haven't done this before, it's a little bit uneasy. And then with the 15, you slowly get into a rhythm of it, and you slowly conga your way down the stairs, escalating yourself
Well, it doesn't
down.
have to technically be an escalator. I could do it as just a straight down. Just
Yeah,
slowly.
I'd say straight down will take you about
Like an
a good-
elevator, just carving it out as you go.
yeah, it takes you a good 10, 15, half an hour-ish to get down there.
10, 15, half an hour.
As I was saying, this room is very spherical, so you're not going in a straight line, you're going down on a curve.
That's fine. I'll do that.
And you eventually hit
Is there any light source down there?
no light.
Well, I still have my torch, so that's fine.
Yeah, you still have some light. And as you get down towards the water level, I need you to do a perception check, please.
A perception.
can I see him coming down?
Perception is 14.
As far as you're aware, the surface of the water goes around the entirety of this cavern.
It's a giant lake.
So I'm just imagining like the Horcrux Lake from Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Yes, that's what my
That's literally what you're in.
Because I'm totally like gonna do like the Dumbledore light throw and throw out my orb into the middle of the lake. It's like,
That's pretty much what's going to happen.
can I see
But
them drowning in the middle of the lake?
Can you,
you
yeah,
see
can
them
you
treading
see,
water,
like,
Mm.
are
not
we directly
necessarily in the
beneath?
middle.
No, I went to
You're-
the edge. You guys are in the middle of the lake.
He's at the edge. So what you two see now
Oh.
is his
I had to stick to the
torch.
wall. I just like
Oh.
You
So
see
how
his
far
torch
away?
on the wall.
How
I
far
don't
away
know.
is he from me?
About 75 feet.
oh my god, this lake is
Jesus.
massive.
That's massive. Oh god.
I said it was about 125
and
feet
it
across.
must be deep as hell if the whole dragon's sitting in it.
Black dragons are amphibious.
Yeah,
He doesn't give a shit.
yeah. No, I'm just saying it must be
I
deep.
was amphibious.
I can hold my breath for an hour.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I
Yeah,
have to
but
say.
can you swim? Do you have a swim speed?
No.
No, none of you guys have a swim speed, so your movement speed is cut in half.
All right. Well, I'm gonna my sheep.
You're gonna what?
Animate your shield?
No. I'm not gonna animate it yet.
Yep.
I'm just gonna put it on my back, and then sheath my sword, and then start freestyling towards Immortal.
What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
30. So
That's
half
50.
that's 15. I'll get you to do an athletics check.
'Cause the
I'll do the
dragons
same.
grab my feet.
Yeah, I'll get you to do an athletics check as well.
19.
Nice.
Jono drowned.
12.
Oof. Annie, as you start swimming away, you start getting into a good stroke rhythm and start getting. You get into a really nice and smooth rhythm, and you swim pretty well for someone who isn't aquatic.
While they're swimming
It
to me,
takes you a bit of time to. It takes about 10 minutes to get over to Immortal.
Oh, cool, perfect. Can I do my detect magic ritual while they're swimming to me? Is it like a
Yes.
beach or is it like a? Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever's like in front of the water, I'll just sit there and start.
You're not. There's nowhere to sit.
Well, then I'll just.
You're
stay.
sort of like in like a glass, like it's just wall and water.
Okay, well, I'll just sit in my little wall
What's
alcove.
what's the normal length of a swimming pool? Just curious.
It's
Like 20 meter pool?
30 meters.
30-meter pool? And how long
50-meter pool.
How long does it take you to swim from one end to the other in a 50-meter pool?
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I can't
like,
swim, so no.
Can you not, like, for reals? You can't swim.
No.
Okay, well, Jono,
Like
Jono,
your
that's
character
mind-blowing.
is.
My character
It
can
is-
swim.
10
Your
meters.
character can swim.
Half of that. That's crazy. We're really fat.
Well, that's
It's also
just
that your movement
wizards,
speed is
though.
half in the water.
That's just their whole swimming thing. Plus,
Okay.
you're
Liara,
technically.
it takes you about 5 minutes.
Well-
Jono, because of your heavy armor, it is slowing you down, so it takes you about twice
That's
as long
true.
to get over there.
In
Fair.
theory, it should take me 30 seconds. Am I doing that math right?
That
75
can't
feet.
be right.
75 feet at 15 feet
15.
per turn at 6 seconds a turn is
This is special water. It's super viscous.
I'm also saying it's taking you longer because you both have just taken a bunch of damage.
No, that's fair. I just think it's really interesting that like the physics of it does actually.
Yeah, the physics of it. Yeah.
Plus, you're trying to keep Jono above the water, and he's
Yeah.
struggling.
And Jono is struggling with his heavy armor.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
the way
am I dragging him with me?
Well,
Yes,
no, that's
please.
just how we're thematically saying it.
I just
No,
let
you're
him
swimming on
swim.
your own,
Damn
and
it.
you're
Yeah.
having to stop every now and again to make sure he's not drowning.
He's alive.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Like,
fair
that's sort of why it's taking so long.
enough. Yeah, okay.
But with that, we have a Immortal in a little alcove on his own.
Yay! Why is my picture inside my dice? Sad.
Yeah. But yeah, what were you doing for the while they're swimming across, Immortel?
Ritually casting detect magic,
Okay.
just so I can try and see a bit further.
What's the range on that?
30 feet instead of like the 10 feet of torchlight that I have.
So as you see the 30 feet, you see your friends coming closer, and you see the magic of their shields.
Mm-hmm.
Next, look at 30 feet, you see some glowing objects underneath the water.
Oh my god, his treasure trove is underneath him.
They give off the same magic as the crystals you found earlier up in the upper levels of the cavern.
Yes, it does.
And I will say that once your ritual's done, you're looking around, your friends have come to you, and you're all huddled together in your little 5 feet upper.
Well, when they get here, I will bump it out to 10 feet across, so the one above me will go away.
Yeah. You
Am
have
I
that
doing
going
this
for you.
math right? In theory, I could swim 1,500 feet in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
Dracus, hurry the up!
Well, that's. I don't know, yeah. Well, because you're wearing like leather armor.
You just hear like
I
the
guess
sploosh,
you gotta
No,
think
sploosh,
all of your.
I'm
sploosh,
not
sploosh.
even thinking
all
about
of-
me. I'm literally using the math of half movement speed.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
So,
It's pretty
and-
fucked.
Well,
D&D is
you're an
fucked
elf,
for something.
so elves are great at everything. That's just a fact.
no, but
We'll give you
in
that one.
theory, Dracus and I suffer the same effects. There's no narrative ruling for
Yeah,
having
in theory, you both can swim as far
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
just
as
rolled
ever, but
shit.
it's sort of...
So can I. I'm an 8-ton tortoise, but that's fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
all of us in 10 minutes could swim an equal distance, and yet Dracus is drowning. God damn it, Dracus!
That's because he was briefly dead.
He's wearing heavy armor, he was knocked out, and he's just been resurrected.
He's highly
So
concussed.
I'm wearing heavy armor, am I?
Yeah, I
You're
think
wearing
you're
scale mail,
literally
you
you're
Chainmail.
chainmail is heavy.
Chainmail.
Yeah, which is what.
dead.
Isn't
which
that
is heavy.
medium armor or something?
No, that's heavy shit, isn't it?
What are you
I don't
wearing?
know.
Got it
Dead
in
man.
front of me somewhere. What are you wearing?
Whatever it is disadvantage on stealth.
Chainmail.
Scale. Oh, I thought you were
Guys,
saying
I could
is that your
go.
other character. Yes.
Other character scale mail, yeah.
Yeah, chainmail, it's heavy armor.
Oh, how much AC does that give me?
16.
It gives you a flat 16, but you need to have a strength of 13 in order to wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I get the
advantage.
+2 for my shield, okay.
Yeah. So, as you all regroup,
Mine is leather, and it's almost as good as yours because my dex is so high.
yeah. Sam got turned into a cleric.
And I'm just born with a 17 because I'm a total.
Yeah. So, as you all
I could go underneath the water and
regroup,
suss it out. No, that's crazy. How are we gonna get out of here, Annie?
The same
that's a
way you
question we will
came
save for
down.
next week's session.
See, coming down was easy because I just carve it out and do a slight little drop. But going back up, I don't think is as possible.
Climb it like a climb it. What do you mean?
He would have to do it so it goes in 5 feet. You guys
Yeah,
climb up.
We
and
would
then
all
the
have to fit in a 5-foot square
Yeah, we'll just
literal
squeeze in.
5-foot square.
because I can only
Not-
do 2 5 feet at a
How
time.
strong. Who's the strongest person?
Me.
Jono, and then
Okay,
me.
so I'll tie my 50 feet of rope to Jono and myself and you, and then you carve the hole.
So
Wow.
Just to paraphrase.
drags you guys up.
just to paraphrase, we jumped down the hole just to climb back up. That's it. That was
No,
your master
that's-
plan.
That's
not
what
my
we do
plan.
afterwards.
You asked how we got back up.
No,
Dracus
I
and I are determined to kill the dragon.
I know
Yeah.
how I'm getting back up. The rest of you.
We're gonna kill this dragon.
I also know how deep the water is and just how hard combat is down here. So as
Yeah,
a
we
DM,
also we know how big the dragon is, and we don't stand a chance. I can just have a look underwater for a while, I guess.
So Dracus, roll for initiative.
We already have initiative rolled up.
Oh,
Also,
we do. Let's start.
does
I will
my
leave this for
electricity
next
breath,
week, guys.
can my electricity breath, can that destroy water?
Electrify the water. Ooh.
I feel like it's massive. That tiny little spark is going to do nothing to it.
You haven't
Yeah,
seen me
you-
do my breath yet. Don't call it tiny.
That's true. That's true.
I will also
Let
say
the man do his breath.
for brevity, your idea will not be like every other fucking cartoon in the world where you can get a little bug zapper and electrocute this much water.
Yeah.
You
No, I
will
wanna burn
warm
the
the
water.
water slightly.
The physics doesn't work.
Yeah,
You're
the
also going to
physics
have to
doesn't work.
swim 75 feet back out to the dragon.
No, we're gonna get him to come fight us. Oi, you
Why?
big
guys-
ugly scaly lizard. No, you, Dracus.
I am a bit
Other one.
scaly though.
I'm also
but
scaly.
you're
Whoa,
not
this is some racist bullshit going on
Oh,
here, Addy.
oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
A dragon.
I will say that this is a good stopping point.
It's just going to hide underwater.
Mm.
And I will wait all of time for it to emerge.
It's going to live so much longer than you.
Not by much. Elves live a really long time, and I am very young. So,
I will say we should end our session there. Thanks for playing, you three.
no worries.
Honestly, didn't expect that
Thanks
to
for
happen.
putting up with me.
Yeah, watch out,
Dragon.
Liara. Next time, whenever our next session is, you're gonna have to deal with me doing the same thing now.
You guys were so close to the exit.
She's
as
just going to
well.
say no, though. She's going to be like, no, vampire
so
got
close
you.
to the
That's a shame.
exit.
Yeah, see, Jono, I have no shame in killing players.
Oh.
I will just outright kill you if you do something stupid.
Oh, damn it.
Whereas here, you get rewarded for being stupid. So I'm just
You're
gonna
rewarded for being
sadness.
stupid. You probably just pissed off your god in the ramifications of it all.
Well, I did not know that. I do not know that. And
Yeah,
Dragon
yeah.
told
Ye-
us information
The-
because I was being a dick to it. So
The bit where I was like, you don't even kneel to a god or whatever I said, and then you're just like, I kneel to no one, and I was like, I
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
it.
Your
that
god
would be
heard
weird.
that. Your
Yeah,
god
that-
heard all of that shit.
That makes sense, but also Annie stands by that. I don't kneel for anyone.
Yeah.
I'll take their power if they offer it, but I don't kneel.
The question is how much. The question is how much you pissed off the Raven Queen,
Well,
and how much you pissed off a acid breathing dragon.
to be fair, I started this campaign as a rogue and then spontaneously became a cleric. So
Yeah,
I'm
great.
not that butthurt about turning back into a rogue.
The question, no, you won't get turned back into a rogue.
Oh my god, you're just going to become a
Actually.
pleb.
Just continue to number. Alright, cool. I'm
A
out.
classless pleb.
GG, guys. GG.
Oof.
I hope you guys are enjoying the Realm Beyond Normal.
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
Liara's having a blast.
I'm just hyped on Sugar being a dickhead. It's great.
Oh,
I feel bad
So-
for the people who have to watch this, but
yeah, it was
There's only one person
sorry.
watching, which is probably me.
So-
So.
guys, on the map, this is where you guys were really close to getting to.
Yeah,
The
what was in
exit.
this stupid room? Oh, look, it's the exit.
Is it the
It's-
exit?
It's a exit.
Nah, we didn't know that. We never saw the exit.
It's a exit. It's also got ways up and down to other areas.
Yeah, it's also like a bajillion kilometers away from us now. But thank God we leveled up.
No, no,
Oh.
you didn't level up.
Oh.
It's worth a try.
but we got cool gear. We got some
Yeah.
cool gear.
We did
Yeah,
a
that's
cool
some cool
action
gear.
scene of jumping into water and
I
almost
need to
dying.
identify that.
I stand by that. That was badass.
It was. That was awesome.
I'm so into that. I did
I
not
will
expect
say that
us to
was
take
pretty
I was like, I
badass.
thought I totally was like, I bet there's water at the bottom. We'll be fine. But then Brandon rolled the damage anyway, and I was like, oh, that's brutal.
You.
right.
The thing is, there is water down the bottom. You still hit it.
Yeah.
Because you hit it, it wasn't like
I
12
thought-
d6.
Yeah, I thought it would have been like, like halved or something. But yeah,
That
it
was
funny. It would have been funnier if, like, oh wow, okay. It would have been funnier if we were both just knocked unconscious, though. That would have been so much fun.
How
I
low did
almost-
you get then?
As you slowly drown.
I'm on 3 hit points. Like, if
How
that was
did you
just
have so much
straight up
health
just-
before?
Huh? I was back to full after I expended my hit dice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rude.
By your healing, I got up to 11. and
Should have
I
healed
recovered
myself.
I recovered 15 points, and that got me up to 26, and then we took 23 from the fall.
I'm just saving the table and I'm booting you guys off of it.
I should have just healed myself.
Did you not use your hit dice?
I did. I rolled 2 d10s and I got 10.
Yeah, no, see, I got better. I rolled.
Yeah, right.
Wait, you only rolled 2?
Yeah, you've got
He
3.
still has one.
Wait, I have.
You use
Yeah,
your
you-
3rd level.
You get 1 for every level you
Oh, no one told me this.
Idiot.
Oh, that's
Well,
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
you
oh yeah,
probably
he's
didn't-
using 2 to be smart.
yeah,
Amazing
you
move,
wouldn't
man.
have- You probably wouldn't have died because you would have got at least.
Well,
3
we
more.
can have a short rest on the bank of the Death Lake.
no one
Keep in
told me I
mind
got an
that
extra hit
Liara is
die.
also out of hit dice.
Yeah.
You're out of hit
But-
dice.
Yeah, I'm at full
But-
health. I don't care.
Jonah
If
has
that-
1 hit dice.
If that dragon doesn't show up to fight us, then we'll just long rest because we're safe there.
Yeah, right.
Well, assuming it's the only thing in the water.
Yeah. I figured we would have been eaten already if it wasn't. So.
Also, we can't really long rest because the only
Also-
plateau is made by my magic, which only lasts an hour. So the rock will spit us back out.
Yep.
But
Yep.
we could like actually dig it ourselves without magic.
We could, yes. That would
You
take
could,
forever.
yes. It'll take a while.
Yeah, but we can set up a camp and then fight the dragon.
We will not survive the
You will
dragon
not
fight.
survive the dragon. You're definitely not surviving the dragon.
Yeah, but you put it in there, so
I put it in there for later on.
and we ran into it too early, so
You did run into it a bit too early, yeah.
consequences. Annie doesn't know it's a CR-15. She's like, hey, we beat that.
It's a
Seriously?
CR-14.
See, I was fucking close. I knew it. I did the math.
It's an adult black dragon.
You don't have to tell us. We're all going to look it up after we leave anyway.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I don't know what it
I
is.
am. You're
Oh.
crazy. I'm already in the monster manual.
Yeah, funnily enough, I was looking at the dragon the other day when I was doing some homebrew, the
Yeah.
Mass Effect game that I'm running. And yeah, so I was like, oh, I know exactly what this is. We're so fucked. So as
Yeah.
a player, I'm like, this is a bad idea. But as a character, I'm like, no, this is what my character would do. She's a dickhead. She would go for that.
Yeah. The only reason the dragon didn't decide to acid breath the fucking bridge
Oh, that would
is
have been
because
amazing.
black dragons are also dicks.
Yeah.
We should have.
Annie and the black dragon are kindred spirits.
Yes.
Annie's
Keep
going
in
to be a
mind, you are
spirit.
here to.
Maybe what you don't all realize is that Annie is actually planning on betraying
Fucking the dragon?
He's going to
and,
make a
allying
dragonborn.
the dragon. No,
She's-
Annie's not gonna make a dragonborn. No, she was gonna offer. She jumped down because not to kill it. She was just conning Dracus in by doing that. She actually wanted to come down and see if she could free the dragon.
Oh, no. You're going to use Dracus as a ritual sacrifice.
No, he was just like, I want to kill it, and I was like, let's go, because she didn't want to go alone. But you don't know that, so don't change the way
actually,
you're role playing.
You don't know
Actually,
what.
I feel like she was fully on board to go alone.
Yeah, no, cause actually, like, out of character, my plan was to get down there and then try and like help the dragon get out, cause then it can help us find the egg, and then we can steal the egg, and make the money. See, Annie's got like, she's thinking like
I can
4 or
see your
5
plan here, and I
Yeah,
already
yeah,
know
yeah,
the
yeah,
plan.
yeah.
Well,
I already know the plans. That's the exact same plan I would do.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
was going to mold
exactly.
Earth to make the tunnels a bit bigger until you said its eye couldn't even fit through the chasm, and then I was like, well, can't do that.
Well, that's why we don't know why it's stuck down here. Like, maybe there's another exit that's been chained shut or something. Like, Annie's whole logic was like, well, let's go have a look and see why it's stuck.
This is a mine, so there is like 4 or 5 layers that I've got to finish building, and I've only built like the surface layer for you guys, which was just going under the house and stuff.
No, it's like a mega dungeon.
Not like a mega dungeon. It's sort of like
We also don't know who stole the eggs, which is also I want to keep
The
asking.
dwarves?
Was it?
the dragon fought with the dwarfs. You
Yeah,
don't know
because
if the dwarfs stole
trade.
the eggs.
Yeah, when I talked about trade and business, he was like the business that the dwarves did, and I was like, no, fuck the dwarves. I'm an elf.
Dwarves are garbage people.
Yes, they are. They're garbage men. Now give me what I want.
Well, as the
I
DM, I will
love
say that
playing
this dragon has only ever experienced pain and suffering.
Yeah.
So
It's a black dragon. Of course it does.
Hell
yeah, but if so, the
I think they're
the lore of the mines is that the black dragon was an inhabitant of the mines.
You don't have to
And
tell us this. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
no, spoilers, spoilers.
Well, I mean, it's not really if he kills us next session.
Oh.
this is some endgame content.
Black dragon. Okay, here we go. Black dragon.
Yes.
No, it's going to fuck us up. I already looked it up.
Adult. No, that's blue. That's not black. Ah, here we go. Black dragon. Black dragon.
12d8 acid damage is really all you need to know.
Is that the breath? Yeah, there it is. 54
Yeah,
acid.
it's
Got a
great.
failed save or half as much. Would kill
54
me.
acid damage
Half
will
as much
straight out
would
kill me.
half as much would not kill me.
But
I have 26.
also keep in mind it has immunity to acid damage.
You
and
don't need to
critical
tell. We're not
hit.
going to look at. We're not
It's
going to use these
immune
stats
to
in game.
acid. It's got blind sense of 60 feet, dark vision of 120, and a passive perception of 21.
Not to mention, it can just look at us and we can't go next to it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And it's got legendary actions. It can detect us. It can tail attack, and it can
Mhm.
wing attack. Oh,
Yeah, but it's frightful presence. Literally, it just looks at us and then we can't do anything.
Exactly.
oh, what's this? Each creature of the dragon's choice who's within 120 feet of the dragon or aware of it must succeed on DC 16 Wisdom saving. I mean, DC 16 is pretty easy to beat. Or become frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending on an effect on a success. If a creature's saving throw is successful,
Yeah.
the effect ends, and
Yeah, but
can't be affected by it again. So if you get it the first time, you're fine.
it won't matter. It'll kill us
you
all
get acid
instantly.
breath and you die. But I told you my plan is not to actually fight it. My plan is to try and get stuff out of it. So it's fine.
Yeah, good luck
Yeah,
dealing
but
with Dracus.
you're in a giant body of water.
Yeah, but we've got nowhere to stand. Yes,
That
lucky
you're
I
aware
changed
of.
my cantrip.
Yeah, but I'm
Yes.
like I said, I'm not actually trying to fight it. That's just what I told you both. I'm actually playing like three dimensions ahead.
Yeah. Well,
Really, Fury?
good luck
Like
dealing with
20
Dracus
dimensions
next
ahead.
turn.
Oh, I'm only telling you I'm thinking 3 so that you can't prepare for the other 10.
I'm 4 parallel
I can
universes ahead of you.
prepare for all of them.
Yeah, I'm already thought like, oh, okay, so if I tell Brandon I'm gonna do this, then he'll prepare this, and then I'll actually do the other thing. I'm
That's
playing
my
the game,
secret.
man.
That's my secret. I didn't prepare a lot of stuff. I write the most vague notes and make it up as I go along.
I mean, that's just every DM.
Exactly. So I prepare for anything and everything that could possibly happen.
Did you prepare for Liara?
I
No.
did. I actually did predict you guys would do something crazy like this. Because
Yeah.
Liara has seen me do it in the past, and it's fucking hilarious when you do it as a player. So should you when you're the DM.
Yeah, I'm really like low stakes with this game. I'm like, like just fucking if my character dies, so be it. I just want to see what I can get away with. That's
Oh.
originally why I picked the Charlatan Rogue, because I was just gonna be a shit stirrer. And then you turned me into a cleric, and I was like, all right, I'll just still be a shit stirrer, but I can get away with more stuff because I'm tougher. Win to the win.
Them's the breaks, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to make it fun for
I
you
mean,
guys.
if you get sick of Annie, feel free to kill her off, and I'll roll up a more sensible character. But I'm just having too much fun being crazy.
Well, I won't. I won't kill any yet.
Yes.
No, there are some like interesting things that I've read and had other DMs do involving dragons when you're at low levels. So it's not like I'm not gonna force you guys to fight. I'm gonna be able to force you guys to leave.
You can't tell us that.
Yeah, you can't.
I never said how I'd force you guys to leave. Whether
Dragons-
Yeah,
that
Black
would
Dragon.
be
Annie-
spiritually by
Annie-
the Raven Queen.
And he just goes and lies down in the pond and just starts breathing water.
Gross.
So she drowns and dies. I
You
refuse to
feel
leave.
the
I will be
acid
the
start
stench in your
corroding your
pond.
esophageal.
Oh, perfect. What a good way to go.
What, acid water?
Hey, come on, Brandon. You've seen me annihilate all of reality before. I mean, what did you expect?
Hang on, you annihilated reality because you were sugar high and drunk.
As I am now.
Oh.
Well,
That's why
you
you're like
should
this
have warned
today.
us.
Yes, you should have warned me of this. I don't predict that today. Oh. The body.
Oh, I just need so
Anyway.
many better spells.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I've got a few more maps to make up during the week.
Hell yeah. See you all on the interwebs until
Yeah.
next session.
Yeah, see you
Yeah.
guys on Friday next week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Bye, people.
See
Have
you.
fun.
That was that was something. All right. Thanks for tuning in. No session tomorrow apparently, because Liara's been too busy with work. So yeah, we'll just maybe I'll stream something else later or something. I don't know. Have a nice weekend, y'all. Goodbye.